I ate so much fucking shit on the 4th of July. I said I wouldn't, but then I did, and I totally fucked up my diet, and now I'm paying for it by working out in 100 fucking degree weather. I hate my fucking life. I hate myself so much. Why the fuck did I do that? Work, bitch! I draw for a living. Like, I draw and I do art and I paint and it's the worst fucking thing ever, and I hate it, and I hate art, and I hate me, and why can't I draw right ever? This sucks. I hate art. Fuck art. Fuck you.
And now, the stars of TF2 will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
What's so proudly began, and the time lights was blending.
Whose bright and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Oh, the backwards we once.
Fossil kind speed sweeping.
Came back to the night that our man was seen there. You'll see does that star-spangled shine, 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 shine.
Happy 4th of July from all of us at TF2.
All right. Welcome back, Toxins. Hello there. Hey, Caesar. Hey, Oak the Joker. Hey, Topaz. Hey, OVA Sonic. Hey, Minta. Hey, Natil. Voidless. Hey, Tosio Mal. GPS. Jayhun. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Paxter. Hey, Bunny Plush. Hey, Nyan the Cartoon. Hey, PSX. Hey, Egg. Hey, Voxa Gamer. Hey, Mal. Just a shadow. Hey, Lugigi. Hey, Idril. Lori. Hey, Welk Lord. Hey, Nick Creator. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Leslie. Grave the Zombie. Hey, the Joker. Iddens. Harper Onions. How's it going, Mango? Hey, Legs. Hey, Liam DX Fake. Hey, Katie. Hey, Kosa. Hey, Atla. Ethan, Osbus, MikeBot, Technoton, Hellfrozen. Welcome to Show the Men Awakening. I mean, a Showman's Awakening. No, wait. Showman's The Awakening. Another FNAF fan game. Hey, Rocky Stan, thank you for the €5.
Hey Phil, just came back from work.
Welcome.
I have a question. Will you do another 3 horror games stream?
Yes.
If so, I recommend you Andy's Apple Farm. The
I
waffle emoji.
have wanted to do one with Kako for a bit, just haven't found the time to do it. Hey, see, Deity.
Showman's Awakening. Showing Man awakened me too.
Exactly, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Pan Bean Weirdo, thank you for the 20 months.
Almost 2 years, holy fuck.
Holy
Anyways,
fuck.
Perfect timing to get some wiki work done.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Shady Art, for the $2. The Talking Spamton plush is back in stock on Fangamer. Oh, fuck. I would probably get that one if the Fangamer shipping prices were not so prohibitively expensive for Chilean people, gotta be honest. Hey, Harper
Hi,
Onions.
Phil. Hope you're doing well.
Thank
This
you.
heat is killing me.
Thank you for the £5 as well. Hopefully you can find some cushion or some shit. You can help your butt. Hey, Bedna, thank you for the 18
What's up,
months.
Phil? You back in town?
I'm back in town for the weekend, doing 2 streams. One today of this FNAF fan game, and tomorrow for Date Everything Part 2, because you people really like that stream.
I realized a thing last night trying to go to bed.
Eh?
Why was there no Mint 5 for Date Everything? Didn't you say she'd be for visual novels?
Yes, but I don't have her on my PC right now. I don't have it on my laptop, sadly.
What's up, Fies?
Hi,
Glad
Case.
to make it to another stream, and I hope you're a chill stream on this Patriot 4th of July.
Hell yeah!
Stick around until my night shift. Also, pick a number between 1 and 20.
20. I like to go hard. Max number. 20. Whatever the fuck that means, I don't know. Good luck on dealing with that, though. It's always funnier to pick the higher number because people don't expect you to go that high. Hey, Hayden Sam, thank you for the 30 months.
America doesn't really deserve a birthday, but I appreciate it.
Oh,
nonetheless.
damn.
Unfortunately, my cat has become ill right before con crunch and schoolwork.
Hopefully you can get your cat some help as much as possible. Thank you, Ukes, for the 5 gifted memberships. And thank you, Sora Cloud, for the $5. And thank you, Freespring, for the €5. Hell yeah. A lot of people. Ooh, Case the Oathbreaker also donated 20 gifted memberships. My god.
Sounds/J.
Midfi is missing in action. Yeah, because I have a laptop right now. In fact, this laptop is so weak. I think that this game is a little bit too demanding for this model.
Just got my store
I'm seeing a lot of
plushie from
frame
Fangamer.
drops.
I finally have signalized merch.
Hell yeah, Freespring! I still need to, force, Sack into appreciating Signalis. Thank you, Case the Outbreaker, for the 20 months. I need to update the sound notifications for these donations and memberships. Not really sure what happened to that, by the way. I did not really change any features or any, adjust any settings. For some reason, the notification sounds are broken. Hey,
Hope
Potato.
you enjoy. If you ever do another analog horror stream, I would recommend Midwest Angelica.
I also have that on the list. Speaking of which, I need to do the fucking list of stream ideas for you peoples, because a lot of you motherfuckers have been breaking the rules on these streams. There's a rule in the goddamn chat that says that you should stick to the goddamn stream topic. But everybody be coming in here with donations saying, Phil, you should do all these things that we want you to do for these other streams. And then nobody ends up enjoying the actual streams themselves because they're too busy talking about their own interest about some other shit. Imagine someone that's really excited for me to play Showman's The Awakening, but they gotta deal with you motherfuckers going like, oh, you should play this other fucking thing that we're interested in instead. Also, holy fuck! Thank you, Schnrub, for the 20 gifted memberships. Holy damn! That's like $100 of memberships minimum. Like, imagine me playing, or like, checking out Midwest Angelica, and everyone is like saying, Phil, do something else.
$50.
No, if anything, I will withdraw those from you. The money is now missing from your wallet, Kako. Fuck you. Thank you, Mr. Kata, for the €2. Hi, Phil, I'm really grateful you streamed tonight. Hell yeah. Happy 4th of July, motherfucker! 90% of you are, like, Americans, so, like, you're probably celebrating that, right? Very patriotic and shit. Hey, Shitty R, thank you for $2. We are here for the Wiggles. Yeah, exactly. Stick to this goddamn stream topic. Hey, Potato, thank you for the super chat. Okay, I'm sorry. No, necessary. Not really. Like, you're not gonna be sorry. It's just goddamn donation. Thank you for the donation, if anything. Hey, Tapahat, thank you for $2. I like it when the showman awakens. I want to talk to Kako about this, like, this game before we start, so I should probably invite Kako to the stream before anything happens. Thank you, FBI donor, for the $5. No, sir, we hate our country. Fuck yeah!
No, sir, we hate our country.
Don't worry, I hate it too. Hey, Unk, how did I get a membership when I wasn't here, Lamau? Because most of you have memberships. My memberships are like $1. So, like, 90% of the people in chat have memberships because they want to use the emotes and also, like, chat during members-only streams. And there's a lot of, like, really, like, kind and, like, generous people that gift out memberships. But still, it's kind of fucking ridiculous how many members the Toxic Cesspit has. There's a lot of toxins around, y'all. I really appreciate it. There have been people here that have been with the channel for literally 4 years. 4 years! Fucking over 48 months of memberships, or whatever that number is. Hey, Pirate Train, thank you for the $5. Showmen? How many specifically? Like 4, 5, 12? Considering the array of animatronics that are currently being shown on screen, I would say like around 6. Hey, Case the Oathbreaker?
Is this the stream you turn on the Showman animatronic?
Yeah, that I don't know, honestly. I got this recommended for people on the stream chat, but also apparently Aya covered it on his channel like a week ago. I watched Evan's like video on this game, Showman's The Awakening, and it looked really interesting, specifically because it was based on like some kind of weird Canadian children's show.
Showman's Playtime got to be my favorite mascot horror FNAF style games.
Hell yeah!
Also Awaken Men.
Hell yeah, Jigs! Very specific genre definition. Kind of weird if you think about it. Hey, Harminui.
This game better show us some men and awaken us on TH.
Whatever this game will awaken within you, I bet you it will not be a good thing. Hey, Harperonians, thank you for the £5.
These robots are genuinely unnerving, like that creepy Woody action figure.
This is basically... This Showman's The Awakening is like the fan game for like Woody Friend Inside Me, but with FNAF or
30
whatever.
months. Huh? Suppose there are worse things to be a member of.
30 months is a huge goddamn commitment. Thank you, Light That Burns the Sky. I mean, you could be using the money for crack, you know?
Men.
Like, good thing that instead of spending your membership money on like crack cocaine, you're spending it on YouTube. That's better, right? That's good, right? Thank you, DigiWolf, for the 24 months. Thank you, Binny, for the membership. Thank you, Autistic Monkey, for the 7 months. Hiya, everyone. Hell yeah, Autistic Monkey. Yeah, we got some woody-ass motherfuckers in here, which I really like, honestly. Because, like, I feel like the... How do you explain it? I feel like the animal-themed animatronic FNAF games have kind of run their course, if you know what I mean.
Hi, everyone.
Hello! Because, like, most of the FNAF fan games nowadays, it's either trying to remake FNAF 1, obviously, and also just in general, you have like animal-themed furry animatronics. Like you got fucking bears, you got fucking wolves, you got foxes. What's sort of like a really stereotypical like furry design thing? Fucking coyotes, I guess. I don't know. Like a lot of people tend to default to like the furry creatures for animatronics, but most animatronics in real life tended to just be people or like cartoon characters. So I really like this because it separates itself from other FNAF fan games by having like, yeah, wolves, they're rabbits. Rabbits specifically have been a problem. These ones are more like creepy in that like uncanny valley, like I fucking hate what I'm looking at kind of way, you know? I said that I watched like Evan's like oh yeah video on Showman's The Awakening, but I only watched like the first few minutes of it because when he actually got into like the detailed like gameplay of this game, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna save my first impressions of that, not get spoiled, and actually just play it on stream. So thank God that I'm doing that. Apparently this game is like the gameplay of this game is actually pretty like satisfying, and I've been like getting back into FNAF like games a lot like lately, so it's good to like play the new shit that people have been like coming up with, you know? This seems pretty unique. Also, it was made in the Blender engine, which is mind-blowing if you know what that means. Like the Blender engine. It's not a game engine. Well, it is technically like the old version of Blender. It's not made in Game Maker, it's not made in Click Team Fusion. It's not made in fucking Unreal Engine, or Godot even. It's made in goddamn Blender Engine. I did not even know you could make games inside of Blender. Anyways, time to actually call in the Kako Man. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Calling out the Kako Man, huh? It's so impressive for being made in Blender Engine, yeah! Hey, Kako!
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great, we just started the stream. Let me share my screen with you. I was talking to people about how this shit was being made in Blender Engine!
Oh,
Electric
that's
Crush,
pretty cool.
I
Well, I knew
remember
that,
the
but, you
Wiggles.
know.
It was weird yet charming.
do you know what the fuck the Wiggles is, Kako? I don't.
Of course I know what the Wiggles is, man. Why are you even asking me that question?
You don't? Do you?
No, I know what the Wiggles is. Do you know about the hot potato controversy?
What? No?
Okay. Also, I think on the stream I'm a little quiet. If you could turn me up a little bit. Sorry, I just had the review open a bit.
You just moved your microphone to a really awkward spot that made you really fucked up sounding. Great. Let me adjust that.
Yeah, I'm bad. Sorry. I'm
Oh
thinking of
god,
getting
now
a-
you moved back! Ah! Fuck, you hate this shit.
I'm sorry. I'll get a proper microphone. I promise. One day.
Alright, there we go. Hey, RF, thank you for the super chat. Anyways, what were you gonna say again? He muted himself. Amazing. Anyways. Now I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, this shit is made in Blender Engine. The old one, like before,
Indeed.
like fuck. Hello?
Sorry.
What is the
Sorry,
what is the hot
man.
potato controversy?
The hot potato controversy. Well, I'll tell you about the hot potato controversy. Well, what happened was, so I think it was somewhere in Australia. They had a bunch of people, homeless people, that were camping in an area where they didn't want them.
Right.
So they played hot potato full blast for 24 hours.
What is hot potato?
You don't know what the Wiggles hot potato song is.
I don't know anything about the Wiggles. I'm South American.
Well, it's a song about a hot potato. It's like a children's song, right? It's
Yeah.
like a happy like children's song.
Right.
But you play that for 24 hours so you can prevent people sleeping on like loudspeakers.
Oh god.
That's gonna like really not make people happy, right?
So it's a song from
So
the
it-
Wiggles that they gave license to be able to use
No,
that
they
song
didn't
to torture
license it.
homeless people.
They did not license that. They had to publicly apologize and submit like a report to take that down
Fuck.
because it was not authorized.
Definitely not. Robot says, Phil, how do you not know about hot potato? Because I'm a South American with South American, like, baby media. I don't know any about this weird North American shit, like, from the Northern Hemisphere.
Like the logical hot potato torture. Oh man. But no, they had to publicly apologize, and they put out a really nice statement saying this isn't our intention.
The
It's
Wiggles
our
hot
songs are
potato
supposed to bring people
situation
together.
is crazy.
Thank you, Kira, for the 21 months.
Yeah, it was really messed up. But
Phil, Google
They
the
mentioned it
Wiggles.
themselves.
Fuck it. Why not?
yeah, Google the Wiggles. There's a
The
lot of
Wiggles. Sounds like a sex position. Ew, what is this? Why they got so brightly colored shirts? They look like fucking Star Trek, like, ship crew. So is this like a North American thing? Is this like a Canadian thing?
It is
UK
an
thing?
Australian thing, I believe.
Oh. Yeah, this is completely alien to me. There's a girl wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh, a
There's
wiggle,
many
a
Wiggles.
wiggless.
Yeah, there's many. Oh, Wiggless. There's many Wiggles, man. There's retired Wiggles. There's like new Wiggles, new age Wiggles.
But this is not about that though. Like, I don't see any of the characters in the Wiggles like in this game. What up with that?
Because this game was originally a game about the Wiggles, and then they made it more original.
Hello, it's my birthday this
Hey,
month.
Fuzzy
and
Goat.
what did you think of Sameko Saba playing RE4R?
I watched the Sameko Saba stream of Resident Evil 4. I gotta be honest, like, you can't...
What's up? What's wrong?
I can't tempt me with Resident Evil 4 remake and not expect me to show up. I was watching the Sameko Saba stream. Hey, Free Willy Nelly, thank you for the $10.
Oh boy, time to combine two hyperfixations stations at once.
Oh god.
Imagine a dark world that manifested in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza from FNAF 1. The animatronics become huge mechas and Fredbear is the main antag.
We're talking about the Wiggles right now, Willy! Anyways, thank you for the $10. I was
This Wiggles talk is serious.
serious wiggling!
Serious Wiggles.
Thank you, Ara, for the 3 months. They redesigned the animatronics to be more original. That's good. Wait, does this game have any FNAF content in it at all, then?
I don't believe so.
It just is a FNAF fan game in terms of mechanics.
Yes.
And it doesn't have any copyrighted characters because they removed, like, the Wiggles branding from it.
I believe so.
Why
you
is this
even
shit
sell
not on
Blender?
Steam?
Phil, I actually am kind of curious now. Is it possible to put Blender engine games on Steam?
Yeah, you can put any fucking game with any game engine on Steam.
Can you put a text file on Steam?
If it's like... If it has gameplay on it, yeah. Dude, they put MS-DOS games on Steam. They put a fucking Atari games on Steam. Like, I don't give a shit. Put this on Steam then! What the fuck? What? So, this thing was released like a month ago, and it's like a full remake of an existing fan game that is meant to, like, remove the branding of the Wiggles. So why is the creator still calling it a FNAF fan game? If it doesn't have any, like, FNAF mechanics to it. You can put it up on Steam even for free if you want to. Like, it's completely valid. As long as it has original characters and original story with no copyrighted assets, I don't see why not.
You're gonna say this, make like a huge speech about this, and it's just gonna be like Golden Freddy sitting in the corner, hunched up.
Fucking imagine, right? Or like it's gonna have ripped assets from FNAF 1. But yeah, that doesn't make sense though, because like it's a 3D game, it's not even pre-rendered like either.
Yeah.
It just looks like it's pre-rendered because it's using the Blender engine, which I still find fucking wild. Alright.
Yeah, because that shit was like discontinued years ago. I feel like it's not even in 2.8, right? It was scrapped around 2.8. It's only in like 2.7. That was like the last supported version, I believe.
Hmm.
Was it even earlier? I honestly don't know my Blender.
Bad Temes says, doesn't putting games on Steam cost money though? HTC says, Steam costs money, bro. Alright, I'll give the creator $100 to put it up on Steam then.
Oh, putting your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I'll
Obviously.
put my fucking mouth where my money is. I mean, what? I'll just tell you right away to any creator right now that is making a game that is completely free of any FNAF mechanics. There's no copyrighted assets, no copyrighted content from any actual thing that is like, you know, copyrighted by another company if you're making a completely original game with a different spin on like an existing genre, because I don't think that FNAF should own the concept of like watching cameras or jump scares. I think that this is a genre that creators should make more original, properly original games in, with no ties to the FNAF property or copyrighted assets to the FNAF property. If you're making a game like that, and you finished it, very important, you finished it, and you're over the age of 18, so you can legally put your shit on Steam, but you don't have the money to put games on Steam, I will just give you the money. I don't give a fuck. I want to see more original projects out there that explore this weird, like, sit and survive genre in different, like, elements. Like, saying, like, no, Phil, this is, like, so FNAF coded, though, it should remain a free fan game forever. It's like saying, like, every single FPS after Doom should just be called a Doom clone, and it should get all the money from the FPS genre, you know?
That did happen, though. Years and years ago, that did happen.
Yeah.
Every kind of FPS for a while wasn't just labeled a Doom clone, and that changed as things started evolving in the industry, but that does tend to happen with stuff like this.
That changes shit. Phil's initiative ass. Look, I don't even call it an initiative. It's literally just, hey, are you a creator that has a finished game with absolutely original, like, mechanics and assets, and, like, you want to put it up on Steam, but you don't have the money? Fucking give me an email. Like, shoot up an email on my contact, like, business email that I have on my YouTube channel. We can talk. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just giving you the money to, like, continue your original project so you can, like, get better traction in a store, because, like, Steam is, like, the biggest game store for, like, indie developers out there. I think it's kind of bullshit that it's, like, you need to already have an investment money to even put games on Steam, so fucking go wild. Like, I'll just give you I'm not gonna put the games on Steam for you. Like, I'm not gonna own your goddamn, like, original project. I'm just gonna give you $100 and you can do whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Just don't mention the fact that it's just a tax write-off for Phil.
It's not a fucking tax write-off. Adist says, Phil, remember Endless Inside? I do remember Endless Inside, and I believe that there should be more actually good games on Steam so that Endless Inside is, like, buried. Because, like, just because there are shitty games in the Yes, I did on the channel.
I forget.
Just because there are shitty games in the genre, it doesn't mean that good games in the genre should not be created, you know? I believe... that's my belief. Hey, RF, thank you for the 3 months.
They redesigned the animatronics to be more original.
Yeah, like, these guys don't look like the Wiggles. They look like weird fucking animatronic puppet things. They look like that weird Billy, like, wooden carved puppet, you know? Hey, Snoodle.
It does have FNAF mechanics. This would make it FNAF inspired, since all of the assets used are now completely original. Also have fun staring at Peggy.
I have no idea who the fuck Peggy is, Snoodle, but thank you for the $5. I mean, yeah, FNAF inspired. You know what the fucking Halo is? Fucking Doom inspired. You know what most FPS games are? Fucking, like, Doom clones. Still, it's a genre. I want to see this become a genre. Hey, Kaiko, I don't know if you agree with me, but I just genuinely like this sit and survive gameplay. Like, it feels like an arcadey form of horror, you know? It like, instead of, like, you walking around and getting chased by an evil spooky guy for, like, 5 minutes or whatever, fuck. Instead of, like, the poppy playtime, like, mechanics, instead of the big, elaborate chases that only, like, AAA studios can make, indie developers can make a good, effective horror game by making, like, really, like, simple mechanics and, like, a good balance, like, in this, like, arcadey form of horror game. I feel like it's genuinely an entertaining, like, genre in the horror landscape that should be, like, explored more than just fan games, you know? Hey, Arif, thank you for the super chat. Only old version of Blender. Oh, yeah, no, they took out the engine, like, the game engine part in Blender, like, after 2.8, I think. Hey, Alex Mercer, thank you for the $5. Hi, Phil. I'm glad you're giving this game a chance. I just finished my 3rd shift for today. Can't say I'm going to take a nap. Have fun. Thank you.
Have a good nap.
Have a very, very good nap. Anyways, yeah, just literally saying, oh, by the way, I'm not going to respond to you if you're like,
Please, Phil, I want to make a video game and I just need the $100 now and like I will
I'll get you a build in several months.
I will promise you that I will finish the game within 2025.
it's like, no, just if it's done, you know, if it's done.
Shouldn't you preface that you'd be good to have like a playable build as well?
No, if it's finished, complete, it's good, it's out there, people have played it already, you know?
Ah, I see. Okay, that's good to mention.
Like, not for me, like, specifically, like, hey, Phil, I want you to play this. Like, this is not available for anyone else. It's just for you, Phil. It's just for you, Phil. No, it's like, it's fucking out there. You used Itch.io, you used Game Jolt, and people are already playing it, and it's good, and it's original, and, like, it's not advertised as a fucking FNAF game, first of all. Just make it an original thing, you know? Whatever. Phil is secretly asking for more games to play in the genre that I like? Yeah! It's not secret! I want to play more of these games, dude! Hey, Kiwi Tips, thank you for the 14 months. I mean, fucking Playtime with Percy is doing that shit. They're gonna put out the... Like a new version of that game, like, on Steam. I'm not sure when. Hopefully they tell me when it's gonna happen, because I would love to play, like, Playtime with Percy again. Bigger rules card for the $2. One thing scarier than robot bears. Men. I mean, I was talking to Chad about this before you came along, like, Kaka, like, most animatronics are not silly little woodland creatures. Some, like, there's a huge portion of them that are just, like, weird men. We have trees, we have bugs, we have weird men in suits, like...
There's, like... I mean, there's a lot of them that are animals, but that's because those ones are popular. I've seen houses, I've seen, like... There's a wide range, but a lot of people just stick with the animals.
I am going to
Hey,
to
Harperonians.
this promise, Phil.
Nice!
Also Night Trap for Genesis.
I'm not gonna fucking play Night Trap, that game sucks! Just because it's in the same genre doesn't mean that it's good. That shit is archaic and bad and annoying, and it just has all the trappings of like a bad CD game.
But Phil, it was like banned, and it's cool. It was cool that it's banned.
The only reason people remember Night Trap is because it was banned. Otherwise, that game sucks. But yes, if you really think about it, FNAF is just a Night Trap clone. It's not really an original game. It's kind of weird to think about it.
Like true.
Yeah, but like, whenever people go like, oh, you should not copy the mechanics of a game, they kind of fail to realize that no games are actually truly original. That most games get inspired by something in the past, you know? Like, there's very few original ideas left. It all matters like how you present those ideas and in what style you present those ideas. Hey, Duncan?
The creator of this made Wiggles FNAF games on LBP3 as unreleased joke games for 10 years before they made Phobia.
Damn.
Ogverf Showmans with Wiggles.
They have a really big obsession with the Wiggles for some reason. Hey, Ultimate Nick, thank you for the message, the chat. What's the Patchouli recolored ripoff doing here? I didn't know he was a FNAF fan.
7 days, Nick. 7 days.
Okay, but like literally though, if you're really like, okay, take a look at Kako over here. I'm pointing at Kako right now.
What are you about to do?
Kako's like OC was not the first original version of like his look. He originally had a look that was much closer to the Toho character Patchouli Knowledge from the Super Good series like Toho project. But then as he continued using like the Kako like inspired like Patchouli inspired character, he expanded upon that idea and made it like an original character, you know? Like, did you guys know that the origin for Fi the Toxic Slime was fucking that lolly from like Steins Gate Zero? I forgot her name at this point. It's been a while since I've watched Steins Gate. The scientist one, the one that's always pissed off. I had a profile picture of like that scientist girl in like Discord like when I was a teenager, and it's gonna evolve into that.
Is this a Wiggles puppet game?
Yes. No. It's not a Wiggle. It was originally that, and then it got original. But thank you, Mr. Grottle, for the 35 months. Maho, yeah, Maho. Maho Higajo from Steins Gate Zero. Like, that Vive was originally what led into the first version of Fi, and then it evolved into this. Like, everyone starts from somewhere, you know? Would I have to give, like, royalties to the Steins Gate developers for, like, Fi the Toxic Slime? No, that's fucking stupid. Thank you, Crash Bandit, for the $5. I feel like Stillwool will do a Sit and Survive segment again eventually with all the Twitter feedback. The Twitter feedback. Dead Seed is a FNAF-inspired game, though. Oh yeah. That was another thing that we had on the docket on the poll. By the way, we're playing this game because I made a poll on my community tab, and people chose for me to play this. The other game that we were going to play, but like kind of fell short on the votes, was The Dead Seed, which is yet another FNAF-inspired game. FNAF-like, Sit and Survive, except you're a kid playing a Game Boy game at the back seat of, like, the car, like, during a trip, like, with your parents. And you have to, like, look out, like, the sides of the car and protect yourself from, like, evil monsters or something like that. And that's, like, a really cool original concept. I would love to try out The Dead Seed at some point. I can't really stream next week.
Eventually get to it.
But we will definitely try to get to it, yes.
And then we'll eventually go back to the free horror game stream that we've planned for months. I think it's been like actually like 7 months now.
Those short horror games might actually just come out fully, like, and not be demos anymore, like, by the time that we get to them.
That's evil to think about.
Also, Crash Bandit says, I feel like Stillwool will do a Sit and Survive segment again after all the Twitter feedback. I don't think that a full-ass studio of, like, 20-plus people are going to make a smaller game like that. I feel like that would feel like they're going backwards in complexity. But at the same time, I just gotta say, Stillwool is not really good at those sorts of games. Like, at all.
A section in Security Breach that was like 4 doors and they just slowly like...
Every single section in Security Breach that was supposed to be a homage to the Sit and Survive gameplay of the original Five Nights at Freddy's was absolute as garbage. And I'm so glad that there wasn't a section like that for like Secret of the Mimic, you know?
Yeah, they put their best foot forward and like tried like all the new stuff
it's
they wanted to do.
Very clear that Stillwool wants something completely different for the FNAF IP that is not in the Sit and Survive gameplay, because most of the Sit and Survive gameplay of Stillwool is just the most trite, boring, garbage thing ever. A lot of people say, oh, Phil, you should... Hey, FNAF fan, if you want to play the FNAF games, just play the Stillwool Help Wanted 1 recreations of the original FNAF games. And I'm like, go fuck yourself! The recreations made in VR for Help Wanted 1 for FNAF 1 through 3 and 4 are like so paper thin compared to the mechanics in the original games. They're not replacements for those games at all. They're like small little mini games that have the spirit of those games, but definitely don't reach the level of complexity that those games actually have, you know?
You cheese a lot of them as well.
FNAF 2 and 3 are free in Help Wanted. Like, you can just spam the button over and over and over and over again, don't give a shit, because, like, you don't have to actually unlock yourself into the cameras. Like, for FNAF 3, you can grab your hand and, like, keep spamming the reset ventilation thing button and just keep, like, spamming the audio thing and just win. Like, I haven't seen anyone die in the FNAF 3 Help Wanted 1, like, minigame. Like, at all. Ever. Hey, Fox and Studio, thank you for the $10.
Hey there, Fasnome just hopped by to recommend the FNAF 1 remake made by Marco Antonio. It's not the greatest game, but I think it's pretty good in terms of horror. BTW, it has a boss fight.
Ooh, I would love to see a FNAF 1 boss fight thing.
I love men. I'm actually a lesbian, but hi.
Hell yeah, Shuffle Thief at 24 months. I mean, just because you're a lesbian, it doesn't mean that you can't appreciate men platonically, you know? It's like, I love that you exist, type of thing. Hey, HTC.
Yes, Deltarune Chapter 5 just shadow dropped.
Yeah, you can't fucking fool me like that, motherfucker. Thank you for the $5, though. Thank you, Crash Bandit, for the $2. I disagree. I like the Dreadbear DLC FNAF moment. You know what? I'm gonna take back what I said. The Dreadbear FNAF 1 mod thing that Stillwool did for like the Dreadbear DLC is peak. Like that one's legitimately fucking cool. Like the one where like they mod FNAF 1 and turn it into like a Halloween thing with like boarded up doors on either side and like the shock mechanic to like make the animatronics fuck off. That shit is genuinely good. Stillwool should do more than that. It's just that when every single other example of Stillwool doing a certain survive thing has been mid as fuck, I think that's like the exception to the rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what would be a good exception to the rule right now?
Mm-hmm.
Starting the game is almost at 45 minutes.
That's true, that's true. Thank you, Antithes, for the 14 months as well. Gotta let the people...
like a ramble.
Gotta let the people speak, Kako, because otherwise I get distracted by the men in this game. Anyways, let's go.
Finally.
Apparently this game has cutscenes and shit as well. Also, for the person that recommended me to play the FNAF 1 remake fan game, I gotta be honest. You know what my standards for a FNAF 1 remake fan game are right now?
What?
Fucking Five Nights at Friedrich. That shit is that shit was good.
Oh, it was really fun. Yeah.
The boss fight with in Night 5 with Golden Freddy is just genuinely peak. Like same level of quality as like One Night Flintus 3. Like I love that. I love that. Hey Coden, these characters remind me of Beta Woody. Yeah, time to play the Inside Friend Me game. Do you know what Friend Inside Me is, Kako?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, time to play this. Hey Saida, thank you for the shoutouts. Hello Phil, hope you're doing good. I'm doing great, thank you Saida. Ooh. They got individual stage selects for each 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's six nights. Nice.
Enemy outside you.
Thank you, Lugigi. And start. What a look at how creepy these things are. I hate the creases on the masks. Let's go. Press X and hold to skip the cutscene.
Remember.
Nuh-uh.
Come find me. I will help you.
Oh!
Would you like to be helped?
As he walked down the
Would you like these
hallway,
men to help you?
it felt as though the eyes on the shelves and robotic skeletons were watching him. He shuddered and hurried to the office.
They're setting us up pretty well considering it's the fucking Wiggles.
Really ominous loading screen. I can't believe there's a FNAF fan game or FNAF-like game with an actual loading screen. It's also weird that this is Blender Engine, man.
Yeah. I'm actually, like, really surprised, because no one really even talks about it anymore, you know?
Night 1. Alright. Taking a bit?
Just load. I'm guessing
Oh,
it's, yeah.
oh.
Just loading a second. You're in.
Hello, Mark. Are you there?
Hello?
Okay. My name's Matthew, and I'm sure you've been informed that
What a
I was
woman.
going to call
In
you
my main
today.
game, showing the horror experience.
Let me hear it.
Don't be too surprised. We aren't told much around here.
Oh.
Anyway, welcome to your new overnight job here at our storage
You can see the
warehouse.
clock moving.
This place holds things
Yep,
like
that's how you tell the time.
items, supplies, animatronics,
It's
and
not a UI element.
stuff for a small closed-down restaurant chain known as Showman's Pizza Place. Showman's Pizza Place opened in 1990, but closed down in 1998. animatronics we have stored here, only a handful of them are working good enough after all these years of just sitting around and rotting away. Now,
The
they
fuck?
aren't working the way they should. They say that the animatronics had this advanced technology that made them walk around and interact with people, but it was never used when the restaurant was open. And the animatronics have been reported to be wandering around the warehouse at night. Somewhat odd behavior. It's your job to make sure that these things don't, you know, wander outside or break anything, but I also want to warn you that they have wandered into that office before, and you should be careful about that. Our last security guard did find that weird-looking mask that's underneath your desk. The animatronics would wander in and just stare, but they'd leave when he put that thing over his face. I guess it does something with facial recognition systems, but it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, if it works, right? On the sides of your desk, you've got 2 buttons to turn on the lights in the hallways, and you've also got that tablet for viewing the security cameras. And I'm sure you've noticed that old and unfinished animatronic sitting in front of you. It's been known to be a bit twitchy. If it ever starts to act up, you can give it a hard reset by pulling the lever attached to the box on your desk, which I should also note the power it uses is pretty dangerous, and it may even add more power to the animatronic too. Trust me, you don't want that thing getting overcharged, so just use that as sparingly as possible. I can assure you, as scary as this all sounds, it's likely just a glitch in their systems, and we're working to get it fixed as soon as possible. I'll try my best to keep you updated on things. Oh, and one more thing. Remember to keep an eye on the clock, because your shift ends at 6 a.m.
Of course!
When you're finished, you'll need to fill out a report and hand it to our boss, Jason. He'll be waiting in his office outside. Stay aware, and have a good night.
Oh, dude, the atmosphere of this fucking... It's already getting to me a little bit. Also, so weird. This looks like a pre-rendered game, but it's actually 3D. That's so fucking weird.
Ah, women and men? This is too scary.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, look at him. His little eye.
That's a face only a mother could love. Okay. That's the first guy. He was here originally. Why would they set up Why would they set up like a... What is that, warehouse? To just look like a pizzeria? That's kind of weird.
I think this is supposed to be a thing, but it's closed and they're tearing it down. I don't remember.
No, the guy literally just said that it is a warehouse.
Is it?
Yes, it is a warehouse. Not sure why they put this fucking thing in front of me, though.
Guess to keep you company.
That's to keep you company. Warning, please use caution when operating the hard reset box. It is old as dirt and has internal issues, resulting in strong electric discharges. Only use the hard reset box when you must to prevent damage to the animatronic, and also for your own safety. If the manual for it is found, please let anyone know. Oh, hello! Hi! Is he just gonna rush me? Do I have to put on the mask for him? Uncomfortable. Oh God! Did you see him move?
Yeah, they move.
Oh God! This is in real time, right?
Real time.
I forget that, because it looks like a pre-rendered thing, so I'm not used to them actually moving. Is he the okay? He's the only one active right now. Do I just need to put on the mask? Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh! Oh! Yeah, you fucking
You'll
weirdo!
know when you need to put it on.
Now? Still no? What do you mean?
Shouldn't you, like, turn around?
Oh, oh.
Look into his eyes.
Oh. Oh, and then there's that asshole. Okay.
Yeah, friend number 2.
At least this guy hasn't like come in yet. Deeply uncomfortable. So I guess it's literally when they're like either like at the very edge of the door frame, or like literally when they're like looking at me. Can I stall them like on the doors by like using the light? I don't think I have like limited battery on the flashlight. Where's the other guy? Oh!
You don't need to do it just yet, it's fine.
Hey Diego, thank you for the shows. The light pauses their movements. He's like right there though.
So remember, do you remember how the T-choke thing works?
Oh!
There you go. You remember the living room, right? Where you use the cameras to like store them so they don't sync up?
Right.
It's kind of like that.
Do you use the cameras to like actually get them like the fuck off, or like to just?
No. The lights to your sides, you use it to pause one if they're both in the hole at the same time. So
Oh god! Wait, so you have to actually look at them with the mask?
Yes. From what I understand, yes, you do.
So if like both of them come in and you stare one of them down, the other one will turn you around and kill you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
So it's not just like FNAF 2 mask shit, if you know what I mean. There's like actual, like a bit of complexity to it.
And you don't have a limit to use the mask with, right? You can just use it whenever, there's no like... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, they're both coming at the same time, actually. Am I gonna have to pause one of them? Oh! Yay!
Hey, congratulations.
Okay. 6 a.m. It's time to rest. Only one can be at the office at one time. Oh. Oh, hello!
You should press the switch.
So, it
See
was
what
only the
happened?
2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Last guy said another was moving around.
Jason Baker.
Any idea what's going on with them?
No. Well, not exactly. All we know right now is that it probably has something to do with an old and unused system in their programming. We're going to be looking into it some more today. Besides just those two going about, was there anything else you noticed or heard?
No.
Well, I suppose that's better than something.
Dude, the actual animation.
Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You're free to head back home now. Go get some sleep,
What
and
happened to the
thank
remake
you.
you were making?
Oh, it's on Steam. You can play it right now.
problem. See you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Dude. Fucking Toy Story 1 looking humans. Like, ugh. That's kind of weird. They actually committed to showing real-ass humans interacting in this world. That's something that I've never seen out of the Scott games, because like he never like actually showed proper humans. But this is like this is confident. This is like, yeah, they look fucking weird, so what?
Was the Rick Astley and sister location actually true? Or was it just like an actual the guy that kind of looked like him?
I think that was just actually Rick Astley. Oh god, the Foxy of the game's gonna show up now. Let's see.
Very on the nose of how he's a pirate.
The warehouse was either full of arguments or dead silence, but it was always unpredictable. Hell yeah! So I can imagine that the pirate one is going to like rush out at me on the hallway.
Hey, how's last night?
What up, boy?
I'm pretty sure it went well. So I want to warn you that one of our animatronics, Captain Cackle, has been acting a little strange. He can be found on camera 6, and I'd advise you to keep a close eye on him. So, just make sure he doesn't leave the room or anything. And if he does, then maybe try looking for him on one of the other cameras. I don't know. It's better to make sure that he just stays put. I'd also like to point out that the lights inside your hallways are fairly bright, and some of the animatronics seem to be sensitive to bright lights. If you keep the lights shining on them, you might have a small chance to stall them for a bit. Well, then again, that might not be a great idea. It's probably best to let them wander in and out instead of keeping them watching you from the hallways.
Right.
Anyway, I'm sure you've got everything under control. Keep an eye on Captain Cackle, use the mask if you need to, and also keep an eye on the animatronic in front of you. And as for everything else, it all seems to be going somewhat okay, despite what's been going on with Captain Cackle. Hopefully we can sort it out soon. Good night, Mark.
Do I shock her right now? She's kind of awake.
You good?
Am I good?
Try it.
Yay! Okay, so yeah, that was what I had to do. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So if I see her like kind of awake like that, I need to like shock her. Ah! I hate how she just goes back to like that exact pose. Okay, the other guy is out on a bone. Wait for the final phase? Stop that! You stop that, mister! No, You stop! No, I'm gonna put my finger on your nose. No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Hey, Fox Gaming, think of the 27 months. Fuck off! What? Vents? Why the vents? Oh! I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress. Jesus Christ. Yeah, these things creep me the fuck out, actually. I guess there's no more threats on the cameras, just keeping attention on. That's awesome. That's great. That's cool. Very nice. Okay. Okay, the sound cue is actually fairly consistent for that attack. Oh, you bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Yeah, just literally like pay attention. Oh. I hate that they don't stop immediately. Yeah, they only come on when they're like walking around and then they just stop.
He's really cool.
Oh. Captain Knuckles over here.
Yeah, it's honestly good for you to probably just let this guy come to you right now, just because the other side's completely empty, and he's close to you anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I like about the
She's still there? She's still doing the thing?
Still.
What?
Yeah. I think it's a really good way of implementing the sound mechanic in actual light.
What do you mean by that?
Like the salvage minigame in F6.
Yeah?
I like that they incorporated into an actual like night mechanic. So you have like a threat in front of you that you need to pay attention to.
You're completely right. Sorry. I just kind of. Yeah, this game is twisting my balls right now. This shit is uncomfortable. Okay, that's good. You're messing up with Peggy so bad, Phil, but I'm shocking her when she's like about to attack, I think. Phil, you're sapping the women too early. Well, they have to suffer, obviously. I mean, she has to suffer, Peggy specifically. For her transgressions. Cause she looked at me funny. Phil, you're making her mad. Okay, fine, I'll let her be. Pride Month just ended, Phil. Hey, Twisted Myth, thank you for the 20 months. Oh god.
Human animatronics are generally creepier than animal ones, but these gotta be even creepier in universe since the humans are actually similar looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eye size is like realistic, technically. Ugh. Okay, yeah, the Captain Knuckles here is just like a Foxy mechanic. Just keep an eye out on.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
She makes me very nervous.
Coming from the right.
Oh! She doesn't give a shit! She immediately went back to that phase.
Yeah, you're doing it too early.
When do I know that it's the right time?
Memorizing the phases. Alright, I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I just need to go get some water.
Don't leave me here with them!
I'm gonna leave you here and you're gonna enjoy it.
I'm very afraid that she's just gonna like, should I shuck now? Should I shuck now? She's laughing at me. The sign to shock is obvious. You'll know it when you see it. I like that. But I don't know yet, so it's kind of uncomfortable to just be sitting down and staring in front of her. Oh, and this asshole is now here. Great. That's awesome. That's sick. What time is it? Almost sick. Ah! Mini jump scare. Oh, Christ. Guess what? Like she slams her hand on the table. Okay. Oh god, the atmosphere work in this game is amazing. Don't tell me. Only 1 hour left. Oh! What? What? It's 6? But the clock read 5. Nice. Okay. Oof. I thought it was 5. I thought it was the beginning of 5 a.m. Be careful, shocking her seems to give her strength. She likes it. Oh. That's not a Wiggles. That's not a Wiggles at all. Kangol, is that you? What the fuck? Oh, the atmosphere in this game is like actually like top notch though. I was actually genuinely freaking out there at the end for a second. It's only night 2. Oh god. Oh god. I wish that it didn't bring me back to the main menu. I won!
Congratulations.
There was a cool cutscene at the end. Yeah, I sapped her enough. I think it became very obvious when I was supposed to sap her, actually. Very, 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 very obvious.
You just had to be patient, man.
It's like a jump scare. Like she slammed her like hand on the table and like fucking stared down at me like a cowboy show. Oh, now this guy. This guy looks like the weird yellow nerd guy from like Lazy Town. You know that guy? Hey Tony Sonic, thank you for the $5. Hey Phil, since you're getting back into FNAF a bit, would you consider doing a stream reacting to FNAF fan remakes? I don't see why not.
Reacting, but hang on. Yeah, would you consider doing a stream reacting to FNAF fan remake? What is FNAF fan?
I just assume.
You just be reacting.
I just assume just playing FNAF fan remakes. You know.
Yeah, it's worded in the way that I thought you'd be watching some other Let's Play.
I just watch Markiplier play them. That would be a funny bit.
You'd have to contact his team to make sure it's okay to do that, though.
Obviously. These remind me of the Dawko animatronic from Candies. Oh, right. I forgot that Dawko has like a animatronic Sona.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this out. This guy's creepy as shit. Oh god, is this the vents? I think this is the vents area. Also, I changed the settings on my microphone. Hopefully my microphone sounds a little bit better. I'm not sure. I was a bit too loud before, so hopefully the microphone like gain balance is like better in this stream. Up to you guys to figure out though. His hands shook, and I couldn't read that. Feels pretty good. Hell yeah. He's supposed to be a chef? He looks like a taxi driver. Oh god, here we go.
So, Mark, when everyone was heading into work in the morning, they found that one of the animatronics was sticking out of one of the vents.
Oh god.
That they were never programmed to crawl. Now, while some of those vents do lead directly to your office, you can shut them through the cameras, but only one can be shut at a time. So if there happens to be more than one animatronic in the vents, then
you're fucked.
Just block the one that's the closest first. I wouldn't dare to wait for them to enter the office and then put the mask on. Honestly, I don't even think that would work. Everyone's trying their best to get this figured out, but despite our efforts, not much is getting any better. We have no idea why these things are acting the way they are, and people are starting to point fingers and are making assumptions.
Assumptions?
Things right now, we're probably not going to get much further with this. Regardless, we're determined to finish it. You're doing pretty good so far, and I advise you to keep it up. We're all very stressed out right now, and I wish you the best of luck.
Aw, thank you.
Good night.
Night night, phony. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to watch those cameras. So FNAF 3 mechanic of shutting down the vents, depending if you see the characters coming through there. Yeah, that seems like a fair addition. Hopefully nothing else pops up, though. Hey, Dijal, thank you for the 29 months.
Hey.
Mr. Showman still hasn't shown himself. Oh god,
The company is catching on to the crazy nonsense. Usually they are just the worst.
Oh!
I mean, most of the time they don't really care in these kinds of games, but, you know.
None at all.
It's nice. They just don't actually know what's wrong with them, I guess.
The tiny little noises for these assholes are incredibly distressing.
But yeah, they're on both sides.
Yep, they're on both sides. And this one is also gonna, like, wake up probably in a bit.
Yeah. I'd say let the one on the right come first, or whoever's closest right now.
Stop! Ah! Stop! Ah!
Yeah, the pirate guy, yeah. Sounds like someone's a little stressed, huh?
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. They got custom animations for the game over?
Yeah.
Captain Cackle must be watched on camera 6. If he leaves his room, look for him on a different camera to send him back before it's too late.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he doesn't just like rush you like, oh, so you gotta go find him in the cameras.
That's cool.
There's a lot of camera use in this game.
Hey, Duncan Potter, thank you for $2. Okay, keep the camera on this guy. Close these other two, and just like occasionally like watch these other two cameras. The other threats, I don't think that I need to actually watch them on the cameras. I think they just kind of move around on their own. Like, yeah, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah,
Look,
it's kind of chilling.
look at
They look
these
so
little
tiny in that big room.
look ants, 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 ants.
Little ants.
Little ant men.
Ant-men. What do you do if your little ant crawl around?
I would not be playing this game, that's for sure.
What would you be doing?
Trying to collect some sugary treats for my queen. Oh god. Oh god, just stop. Stop looking at me like that.
Stop looking at me with those big old eyes.
Big ol'
Get out of
eyes.
there. Get out of there. Oh man.
So technically I have like 5 doors to take care of if you count like the vent cams. So I can sap her early then, it's just that there's like stages to her like aggression, and this one is like the first aggression that I can sap her in.
Yeah.
Oh god. I hate the atmosphere. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh god. Oh, he's coming. The guys are not even that aggressive at the moment. They haven't
Yeah,
even.
they're just kind of chilling.
Okay, I'm gonna let that guy come in. Yeah, them. Dude, that sucks. And at least, hopefully, she will leave me alone for a lot longer if I hit her at the final stage. Oh, I'm using the mask way too early, dude. Okay, he's about to come in. Fuck you, Captain Knuckles. awesome, cool, amazing. I can use the buttons. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Beep boop, beep. Yeah, okay, this game is selling me just from the atmosphere. I vibe with the atmosphere really hard.
Yeah, you should probably be checking the clock from time to time as well, by the way.
Halfway through the night.
Often. I think I spoke to a friend. I think it goes faster if you do. When you're looking at it.
Really?
I might be wrong. Don't sue me if I'm wrong.
I don't know why it would, honestly. That doesn't seem true. Like that just seems like if you're paranoid, it'll do that. Call 911. It works.
The weird Milkman in Third Night thumbnail seems to be homage to movie Legion or similar references, I suppose.
What?
Hmm?
I did it? It works! You called for help. Everything suddenly stopped when the police arrived. Nobody
really
believed you. You were still found. No way. And it boots you back to the main menu.
It's an alternate ending. Where you just leave.
That's an actual ending.
You want the insinuation that you called the police, you leave, and then they still like get you anyway. So nothing is solved.
Nothing is solved. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can actually screw yourself by like calling 911.
Yeah.
His hand shook as he fell into a cold sweat. He could feel the presence of something or someone that he knew. Alright, that's kinda goofy though. It's like when you call 911 in Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Alright, let's try that again. Lesson, trick men and shock women. Hell yeah, Isan. I don't need help from you, phony. I don't know how aggressive Captain Knuckles is, so I'm like just settling myself into just watching his camera. Look at these two bastards. Man, I would have won that for free if I hadn't done the 9/11 ending. Hey, Lassie, thank you for the 4 months.
Phil, when was the last time you shelled your code?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. If you want 10% off of like energy drinks on gamersubs.gg/toxic, use code TOXIC at gamersubs.gg/toxic. It'll get you 10% off of everything on the store. And if you don't like energy drinks, you can also just use it for general merch and designs that are being sold.
They do much now?
Yeah, they do high quality hoodies and shit.
I did not know they did that. I thought it was just like the drinks they did.
They do hoodies, and like technically you can also do the... Oh god. You can also like use the cups for like something other than the energy drinks.
Decorations.
They got like stickers, and they got like all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah. I honestly did not know that. That's pretty interesting.
Every time they do one of those like promotions with like YouTubers and stuff, they usually come with more than just the energy drink. They come with like they come with hoodies and mats and like all the gamer products.
Yeah. So last night, man, I started watching Dan with a couple of friends, right?
Oh hell yeah.
And I was like, this shit is like not serious after the first couple episodes, because like there was a bunch of like bullshit going on.
Right.
And then I got to episode 7.
Which one was that?
Do you know what episode 7 is?
Oh yeah, I've watched the entirety of Dan the Dan Season 1.
It's the one about the woman and the little girl.
Oh yeah! That was really...
That was...
fucked
that was
up.
depressing as fuck, yeah.
Dan the Dan episode 7.
I was not expecting the show to go there. Like at all.
Oh god. With the backstory of the ghost woman?
Yeah, like, dude, it was honestly, like, almost made me shed a little tear, and I hate to admit it. It was kind of, like, actually kind of, like, I was not expecting it to go there at all.
I saw, like, someone posting that entire scene, like, on Twitter without context as to what it was, and people thought it was from a movie.
Yeah.
Like a full-scale movie, because, like, the animation of, like, the woman being attacked and the, like... Oh, God. Oh, fuck! It's so... Sorry, it's just... Yeah? Oh. Oh, God. They're so close. This would be nightmarish to play in VR, gotta be honest. Oh, they always feel like they're, like, right about to get me, too. Anyways, yeah, the sequence with... Let me speak! Yeah, I don't think that the old Blender engine has, like, support for VR. But this would be like a nightmarish VR game, gotta be honest. That completely derailed my train of thought. That completely killed my train of thought. Still halfway through the night.
Put a little break on those rails there.
Fuck off, Knuckles. Yeah, no, the scene with the ghost woman being attacked at her apartment and, like, the baby being taken away is, like, nightmarish with the glass and the blood, like, movie quality level stuff. The woman's about to attack me, the white woman, the evil white woman. I do not trust a white woman in the slightest. I don't remember the white woman in Aya's video. I watched just a couple, like the initial few minutes of it. It's like... she's gonna attack at any second, man. I just know it. Mandatory white woman jump scare. You gotta do it. You can't have just men in your FNAF fan game. Have at least one woman. Screw you. Fuck you. Don't do that to me. Horrible, evil, horrible, evil, horrible, evil. I'm sorry that I can't carry a conversation right now, Kako. I'm just, like, kind of nervous.
Nah, I'm good. I was just getting a message real quick about something kind of important.
Alright.
Apologies.
No problem. Hello there, you.
Hello.
You didn't come with a friend, did you?
Oh, of course he did. Come on.
They're having a party at your office. Yeah, like, the light does slow them down a lot, actually.
Well, you just reminded me of something really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you're in, like... Oh, you should close that. You know what? I'm gonna ask this story when you're not being, like, harassed
attacked
by all these guys. Yeah. I'm gonna wait.
Wait, so there's 2 guys on the vents, but I can only close 1? How does that work?
Yep.
Fuck, knew it!
It's time to drink water.
Yeah. Okay, I think that we're good for now. Like, they all came at me all at once.
Yeah. Right.
Just seal the vent depending on
like...
whoever's closest. Okay, that makes more sense, thank you.
So, you ever in, like, the farmers stuff, right?
What did you say? Your microphone is cutting out again.
Sorry, hang on. Okay, right. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, so... You know when you're in primary school, right? Or
no.
Like... What's the equivalent in Chile?
Básica.
Like school for like. Okay, yeah. So when you're in school, right? I'm just gonna hold that. Did you ever have one of those little like party things where they get like a bunch of like frozen pizzas and stuff? Like really
yeah.
cheap kind of stuff.
With empanadas though, not with pizza, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why?
I remember having one of those. And I think that was the first time I tried pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't like it. I remember like throwing it back up. It was really bad.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because it was like cold. It was like really like nasty pizza.
Oh well, the pizza was bad at least.
Yeah, there was it wasn't just me. There were a few other kids that also couldn't like actually eat it.
Okay, the construct
It wasn't
pizza is
me
not the
being picky.
issue. Okay, good.
Yeah, the issue wasn't that it was pizza. The issue was that it was really bad and like cold and like not really like done correctly.
Well, usually like those sorts of events are organized by like underpaid teachers.
Like their own kind of funding. I don't blame them for that, but like that was my first exposure to pizza, and I haven't really eaten like pizza properly.
It ruined pizza for you.
It ruined pizza for me.
I hate the
Scarred for
music.
life.
I hate the music. I hate the music. I hate the music. I hate the music. Dude. Oh! Oh! Fuck off! Okay, that makes me cry. Jesus Christ! Did you listen to the music like ramping up at the end of the night?
It's so much aura, dude.
Oh, this game is aura.
Type in aura moments with the wiggles.
Yeah. Oh, it feels like that's a pressure like in this inside of my head. All right, let's see. This is like looking around in the storage area. Oh, there's a Frankenstein head in there.
A wiggle. Wiggle toy.
Wiggling. What the hell? No, Mr. Showman.
It's the interloper.
Mr. Loppy.
Loppy?
Mr. Loppy coming to kill your wife or some shit. I don't know what the fuck this guy's deal is.
What happened to you?
Mark has PTSD. Dude's not right in the head. How did you even clear up the like interview for this job, Mark? Alright, we are more than halfway through. Night 4. Yeah, look at that guy on the right. So now he's going to show up and be like, I am Mr. Showman.
I'm John Sherman.
I'm John
This is my
Showman.
show.
Collect my shows.
Collect my No, it'd be like watch my shows, dude. How would you collect a show?
Right. Hey, Crash
Speaking
Bandit.
of FNAF, Phil, you might like Help Wanted 2's games, especially
Gams.
FNAF 6 and SL. Also, there's a PT-inspired fan game called Shadows Awaken turned original, re-inspired now.
Too long, but thank you for the super chat.
Did it cut off?
I
Yeah.
got the worst of DDDE7, spoiled on B-Story only.
I mean, I'll definitely play Help Wanted 2 at some point. I just gotta, like, get my
I mean, you
VR
did,
setup
like,
ready.
promise it. It was a charity incentive, right?
Oh god, he's
Just haven't been
bloody!
able to.
I just want to warn you.
He killed someone.
Not
They got him.
near any other animatronics right now.
Oh.
Something happened today, Mark. I think the founder is talking with some company that's made similar places before. But these animatronics are going to be scrapped at the end of the week. We can't keep them anymore. Originally, we were trying to just upgrade them technology and design. design-wise, but it's not gonna happen now. This company is willing to start from scratch with us, thankfully. Apparently they also made some kind of amusement park or something. It's been abandoned for years, but I think they have plans to demolish it around the end of next year. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, just don't make much eye contact with the animatronics. I know that sounds weird, but please trust me on this and try to finish your shift. Things are getting way too dangerous. Please be careful. And good luck.
Oh god.
It's wiggle over.
Shit got serious. No, but look at it, like the bloody clothes on the pirate guy.
He got someone, did. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know. You look at this creepy ass render though. Like this game has aura.
I remember what I was saying now. You couldn't stream Help Wanted yet because you don't have like a proper setup and stuff, right?
Well, the reason for why I'm doing like indie games and short little games right now is because I'm currently on a laptop. So like, I can't do big old games. I try to stream Doom: The Dark Ages and it just did not work out. You know?
To be fair, I feel like you might be able to switch past, but then again, I'm not really sure if... Because I feel like Doom would be more intensive than a VR title, but then again, they might be the same kind of deal.
Yeah, no, VR is not going to work out, dude.
I have never tried VR, so I couldn't really benchmark it, to be fair.
VR on a laptop would be ridiculous.
I feel like my computer could support VR, though.
I hate everything about this.
There you go, you got it.
I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this. That I did not expect when I started the stream that Mr. Silly Showman was gonna make me shit my pants. Silly little showbiz showman. Welcome to my show. Collect my shows. That doesn't get any easier. That really legitimately doesn't get any easier. How is it even possible to find this guy on cameras after he leaves? Yeah, do you remember what you were talking about, dude? Is it Jover? Kako has gone mute.
It's over.
It's 12 gigabytes of VRAM, good for streaming. I mean, VRAM, you're talking about like you.
I mean, for streaming, you'd want more CPU cores, no? Processing.
Yes, and also general RAM, not VRAM. But yes, 12 gigabytes of VRAM is pretty goddamn good, honestly.
Yeah, 12 gigabytes of VRAM is like better than the standard.
But it depends on other your PC specs. When are you gonna fucking leave, dude?
Really? I recommend if you want to build like a streaming computer, you can pretty easily get like a 32 gigabytes RAM with like 216 RAM sticks these days for relatively affordable prices, I believe. And you'd want to try and get like a good like CPU with like a reasonable amount of cores in it.
This feels like fucking torture, dude. This feels like torture. Feels like a Chinese like finger trap torture.
Yeah, the thing is with VRAM, Phil, it's mostly just for like graphics
actual
and games
display,
and stuff.
yes.
Whereas like the memory is for like actual like computing tasks.
The thing that you need to understand is that when you are streaming a game, you need for your computer to be able to do multiple things at the same time, and that's usually the job of the CPU.
Yeah, which is why you need a good processor that doesn't give out on you after a year that you spent $500 on.
Yep, you need a CPU that is able to multitask on your PC and is able to do multiple things at the same time. And especially for VR as well, because like VR technically is displaying like multiple.
Streaming it to multiple things.
streaming the video capture of your PC to like 2 different separate eyes that need like 2K quality minimum to be able for the image to be like sharp enough. Can you tell that I'm stressed right now?
Oh, I can tell. It sounds like you clenching hard.
Oh my god, we're not even at 4. That's great. That's awesome. That's neat, honestly.
Doom Dark Ages forces you to have 16GB or more of VRAM. That's because it's like current gen AAA game just released this year. That's I think most like GPUs these days, can support that kind of stuff.
In my opinion, I don't think that a modern AAA game should still require 16GB of VRAM. That is ridiculous.
I'm gonna check that actually. I don't know if that's true.
I know that RTX is on by default, which is stupid.
Yeah, the minimum requirement is 8GB. So yeah, 12 would be fine. I don't know where 16 comes from, unless you're talking about like silky smooth, like 4K, like gaming or whatever.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like become ridiculous when it comes to like
64 like RAM memory, right? That's like overkill, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Typically, you should only need about 32 these days.
Lock in.
Well, I'm locked in alright, man. But are you?
It's happening.
They wiggling. Up wiggling, they wiggle.
I don't want this guy to leave the camera. Oh, it's happening. The music is ramping up. Yeah, this gives me the same feelings that the original FNAF games gave me in terms of like, I will die of stress.
You know why I think it also kind of like adds to it as well?
What?
I personally think the free cam adds quite a bit to this.
A little bit. I do agree with that.
I think unlocking the view gives you more freedom to like look around and also get like very stressed out because you're reaching around for the buttons. You're not just like clicking your mouse on like a PNG.
That's true, actually, and it kind of like makes you feel more claustrophobic, if anything.
Yep.
Oh god, that asshole's now popping
I feel
up
like this would actually work quite nicely in VR. I feel like.
Definitely. It already feels more invasive than a regular FNAF game. That guy's right behind me. Please piss off.
Nah, they don't wanna. They wanna show you their show.
Show, man. Show my mens. Show these mens.
Show my mans.
Oh, okay. 6 a.m. almost there. Dude. Oh. I want to see the cutscene, actually.
Lock in.
Gonna be real, the ray tracing stuff in Dark Ages sucks. I agree, personally. Oh.
I'll talk about that after this. Broke Nokia ringtone.
Hello. Hey, Mark. It's Jason. I forgot to mention this morning, but do not come back in tonight. Things are getting incredibly dangerous, and I'm sorry. I wish we could get to the bottom of it, but we're getting more questions than answers here. Just
Halloween!
Come back tonight, please.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I will call you back soon to discuss a new position for you or something.
Right.
Sounds like just a real ass dude. Alright, well. So what now? Oh. Get right the fuck back in there, boy. You're not done. Eh?
Get on back in there.
Thank you, Kamal Bora, for the $5. Still find it funny that this was once a Wiggles fan game and it was made in Blender. Wild ass combo. It's still made in Blender.
Oh, yeah, true. Phil.
Mm?
So the thing is about like the forced ray tracing thing in Dark Ages.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand it to an extent, and my reasoning for that is why. IdTech 8 is built around ray tracing. It does not use baked lighting. It is an engine built for, like the future of stuff. It does suck. It sucks, but it is the best implementation of ray tracing that actually runs well on people's hardware because it is built specifically for that lighting system.
I don't like ray tracing. Sorry, dude.
I know, the reason it sucks is because it locks people out on all the hardware.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that
it's not a good idea. But
if you're going to have an engine like that, you should probably have the option for either baked shadows or ray tracing. I think that it's stupid to only have it locked to ray tracing.
The typical thing about it is though, the regular complaints of ray tracing don't apply because it doesn't hinder performance.
Right.
It's only the complaint that it locks people out of being able to actually play the game because you need ray tracing capable like GPUs.
I just don't think that it's an efficient way of doing game development. It just feels like you're giving your lighting up to like this technology that feels like a technological like dead end personally, because like you can only like not everyone can have a fucking like NASA computer on their setups, you know? Like, it's ridiculous to be expecting that of people.
It's mainly, I feel like what it is, right? Is I don't feel like you probably could have ran it on those old ray tracing cards anyway, because I will put it this way. They've kind of become like the standard. You can get all the ray tracing capable cards for relatively like a couple $100 nowadays, and you would be able to, like, when they were first coming out, right?
Arif Firdaus says, put the damn baked lights in the bag. Like, yeah, like...
Put the baked goods in the light.
I gotta be honest, if the future of the gaming industry is going to be ray tracing forever permanently and there's no options for, like, baked lighting anywhere at any point in the future, it's like, I'm gonna be really sad.
It's more so the fact that, like, cards nowadays, newer cards, every kind of new card that is produced supports ray tracing as the thing. The older hardware that isn't ray tracing, like, I'm gonna look this up so I don't like fact check myself.
Keko, I just really liked it before when ray tracing was an option that I could turn it off so I could get more FPS out of my games. You know?
Yeah, but that's not a problem with IdTech 8 because it's specifically built around that. It's not Unreal Engine just slapping it on.
Yeah, but when you put the game on low settings, it just looks like a Vaseline mess because ray tracing on low settings looks like absolute fucking garbage. Baked lighting on low settings still looks good though. I don't like it at all.
These games are not designed to be played at low settings these days because we have powerful hardware to run
Give
them.
people that aren't millionaires an option to play your goddamn games!
I know, but it's not as simple about that when they put in all the effort to make an engine specifically for it, and these are the new cards that companies are specifically putting out, so it's kind of pushed onto them to make stuff that works with the new stuff that's been the kind of like not really the standard, but kind of becoming the standard.
Fucking Nvidia is like one of the most or the most profitable company in America and like the entire world because they fucking force people to like buy their most expensive shits.
I mean, Phil, that's not the case.
This feels like a
other
fucking
cards
scam. I hate it.
Phil, AMD cards support it too. It's not like a Nvidia thing.
I know, but it's like you should have a lower end options available for people. You should not have
I know,
cards.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Not every single card should be better and more expensive than the last one. Like, you should not be forced to upgrade into the most expensive options available. There should be a card that Nvidia sells that is worth like, I don't know, like $100, and you should be fine to play most things with it. What?
I'm pretty sure a 5060 will actually put you back only like 300.
Shut the fuck up. No. Let's see. That shit was so expensive before. RTX 3060.
No, not 3060. 5060. I can get one for like 250, 300.
5060?
Yeah,
No
RTX
way.
5060. Like, dude, the prices have gone down. I just don't think you really looked too much into it.
It was impossible to get a 5060 like a year ago.
Yeah, it's not as powerful as the 40 series, but it's a ray tracing capable card that's affordable.
Also, Funtime
Reasonably
Dingus
affordable.
says only 300, he says. Yeah, like, 300 is already a lot for most
PC
people.
building isn't cheap.
It should be! I don't know, like, I think that... I think that...
Buy a pre-built if you want to get like cheaper.
Also, Amazon sells like a 5060 at $300 still.
Yeah, I'm on my Amazon. It's like 275. Like I'm seeing like 259 on other platforms. Like
it's kind of ridiculous when you tell me, Phil, you don't understand. Most pre-built, like, you should start with pre-built. Like, the PC is actually pretty affordable. You just have to spend like $1,000 on a custom-built PC, and like, you know, you can just go from there. No, it should not!
you can budget it. Most of the budget goes into the GPU for those kinds of builds, Phil. If you don't know how to build a computer, you go with pre-built, but you can save money by building it yourself.
I will
but,
fucking kill you. The idea of like, no, yeah, $1,000 should be the starting point of like a good PC is like
no,
stupid.
You can get it for a couple $100. You could probably. Okay, Phil. Here's my counterpoint.
Mm-hmm.
In a few countries, the PlayStation 5 is upwards of like $700,000.
What?
Phil, have you seriously not been keeping up with this?
No.
There's rumors the new Xbox gonna be $1,000, dude.
Xbox gonna die.
Oh yeah, they 100%
Xbox gonna die. You saw the... Okay, I should probably start the night. Sorry, like, I haven't started the night because like I wanted to actually properly talk about this without having an
I'm just
aneurysm.
nerding out with PC building. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Like, sorry for like not going into night 5. It's just like I really like this topic, and I want to properly engage with the Kakao without feeling like I'm gonna have an aneurysm because of these mechanics. But can you talk to the chat about how like Xbox is going to just go bankrupt in like a few years?
Oh yeah, 100%. They laid off about like 9,000 people.
9,000 people and closed off a bunch of studios, including Rare?
Yeah.
His body was lethargic and his head was pounding. Everything was a
close
blur.
down Rare. They just downsized everything, and Rare was hit.
Yeah.
A lot of studios were hit. The Perfect Dark remake is now cancelled.
His eyes felt as though they were pulsing. He had to go back. We're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to be there, but like Perfect Dark got cancelled. I believe they cancelled Forza Motorsport, and now it's just going to be Forza Horizon.
Perfect Dark was one of the only things that I was excited about when they announced it on that stream, dude.
A new John Romero game that was unannounced now.
Let
has
me
zero
listen to the call.
funding, and, you told me to talk. Okay.
Called by someone who said that you did? There's no way we are going in there to get you out. Do you even understand how dangerous it is in there? What is wrong with you?
They did not explain it.
Look, I don't know why you've returned, nor why you've kept coming back in the first place, but just do whatever you're trying to do and get the hell out of there. We're going to have those things demolished in the morning, and the same goes for anything that moves in that building. I am not joking when I say that those things are out for blood, Mark. Please stay safe and do not get yourself killed. Good luck in there.
No problem, boyo. Okay, now... Jesus. Yeah, no, these things are aggressive. Yeah, no, Xbox gonna die, dude.
Oh yeah.
I think that, like, it's gonna go the way of, like, fucking Sega in, like, the 80s,
I did
90s.
a quick Google search, right?
Alright.
I think I'm not like too knowledgeable about older cards too much, right? But you can get an RTX 2060 for $100.
2060 is not enough for most fucking modern video games nowadays.
Yeah, and that's what sucks about it. Like, there are affordable cards, but they're outdated now because companies want to keep pushing the graphics so much.
That's my
Get what I
biggest
mean?
problem when we talk about shit like this. You can say, oh, you can just get one of the older model cards, and it's like, yeah, you can, but you can't play most of anything. On it.
But I was just trying to put into perspective that, yeah, ray tracing has existed for a very long time.
Oh my god! What?
I honestly think like getting into the graphics card stuff now should not be buying newer cars because it's like way too much money.
I'm so fucking scared right now. This is why I love the sit and survive gameplay. Apparently there's lag. Are we lagging tonight?
Yeah, but this stream is lagging. There's no way. I think I might be your connection a bit.
Lagging out of nowhere. We getting wiggly.
What kind of games can you run with 4060? It should be like fine with a 4060 for the next couple like generations of games. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not sure why
So
the
hello,
stream is so laggy.
Welcome to the lag zone.
Welcome to the lag zone.
Welcome to the lag spike. That'd be a good little. That'd be a good segment. The lag spike.
The FNAF
That'd be like a
animatronic
good
that
bar
lags your
name.
stream if you don't like look at the cameras.
Yeah. Phil, if you want to get really angry,
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure 5090s go upwards of like 3,000 now.
Jesus.
Like, dude, if my shit like combusts, I am not shit computer ever.
How do I deal with this?
You don't. You don't deal with it.
That's bullshit.
Look at what you've gotten yourself into.
That's a really
Yeah,
cool
dude.
death animation.
You see, Phil, if you got a better card and you turned on like, you know, your frame generation, right? Because that's a big thing with the 50 series. You'd be able to like increase the frame rate of your stream with like AI frames. Aren't you excited?
Alright, so apparently it is actually a CPU issue. This Blender engine is not optimized at all, and I need to switch off the model. Cause apparently it is not handling that night correctly.
Wait, can you open? No, I don't think. I was just gonna say, I was wondering if you could switch it to GPU company, but I don't actually think if that's.
That's
actually
not how it
supported.
fucking works.
No, I know. I was just thinking.
Oh,
I
the
use
game
Blender
crashed
practically, so I
too.
can just switch it. You should probably change like a.
I'm gonna change to a little chibi model so that the CPU isn't getting hammered as much.
Little chibi.
Yes.
Chibi weepy.
Let me open up this.
Sadly, I will
There
say,
too.
like, computer building is just a luxury hobby now, and it sucks.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, yeah, but you can still make builds within like the couple $100 range. You just gotta like min-max and maybe look for like second-hand parts, which also is like a whole other can of worms.
Hello, everybody.
He's back.
And let me open up the game again. This is why most people don't make games on Blender Engine, by the way.
Yeah. It's very CPU bound. For the longest time, I didn't actually know you needed to switch Blender to use the GPU for a while.
Gremlin Fi to the rescue. This is the only game that this is the only model, like, aside from the main ones that I have available on my laptop.
But the other one's lost media.
Well, the other ones are back on my main PC, back in my apartment. All right, let's try this again, shall we? This time with hopefully a PC that's not going to shit itself.
Although, to be honest, I don't think you'd want to be running... Actually, I don't think this game that I'm going to talk about is, like, modern, right? But you'd be saving yourself, like, remote code execution if you don't play the new Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that shit. I'm also still wary of Peak, the new friend slop that's been around. Because people can just hack in your sessions and like spam the N-word on the voice chat.
Well, the thing is, right, if we had a stack of 4 players, they wouldn't be able to get in anyway.
Yeah, just still kind of worried about that, especially considering the rumors that happened with web phishing, like after that game became popular.
I have to see. I'll do more digging into it if you're concerned about it, but I think it would be fine, man.
Alright.
I
Phil,
really wanna
usually
play with
what
you.
size are your models at? Or is it up to the artist? Usually 2000 by 2000 resolution of each pose.
Extremely high res.
Well, yeah, because you gotta be able to zoom in and manipulate the models and stuff. Also, a lot is like taken up by like the bottom half that usually doesn't show up on stream anyway. Anyways, now lock in.
You ready?
What the hell, Mark? We told you not to go back there tonight, and I was just called by someone who said that you did? There's no way we are going in
They're
there
so
to get
fast.
you out. Do you even understand how dangerous it is in there? What is wrong with you?
They're genuinely so fast.
Look, I don't know why you returned, nor why you kept coming back in the first place, but just do whatever you're trying to do and get the hell out of there.
The fuck out of
Have
there.
those things demolished in the morning, and the same goes for anything that moves in that building. I am not joking when I say that those things are out for blood, Mark. Please stay safe and do not get yourself killed.
I really like the voice acting in this game.
Yeah, no, it's really fun.
Alright, we begin.
A 6050 RTX graphics card is already made.
Ugh.
I would really suggest not buying into new cards in like hardware these days. Especially with how many problems they've been having.
Overpriced garbage.
Overpriced garbage, with a bunch of like useless features that are more geared towards like AI creation, especially on Nvidia's side, right?
Yeah.
You know about that, right?
Yeah,
They've
definitely.
cut down production of actual like gaming GPUs to just make like AI data center crap.
Ugh.
Honestly, if you want like proper like bang for your buck like gaming performance, you don't care about anything else, it's best to just go with like AMD cards and stuff.
Chad, how's the performance of the stream right now? Are we better than before?
Yes, actually, it looks a lot smoother, at least on my end.
Let me know, Chad. Let me know.
Good,
if
much
you...
better, nice, better, good, way better.
Thank you, Chad. I really appreciate hearing that.
It's all part of the viewing experience.
Gotta make sure that people can actually view the goddamn stream. Also, the pirate guy's probably gonna get me.
Oh no, the pirate guy. He wants you to stop. He doesn't want you to stop killing games.
You wanna talk about that?
I mean, I don't want to like get into it, but I will say that I support the movement because I like consumer rights.
If anybody's currently living or is a EU citizen in the chat right now, please, for the love of God, go sign the petition that's currently at stopkillinggames.com. It's a consumer movement designed to prevent companies from taking away playable video games because they don't have any end-of-life plans at the end of their live service and shits.
Dude, speaking of that, you know what EA just did?
They're gonna kill Anthem.
On Marathon.
And Marathon?
Yeah, they pulled the plug.
Oh.
They did this just as this movement started getting traction again. I think they definitely like saw like if this goes through, they wouldn't be able to shut it down and stuff.
The fuck do you mean Marathon hasn't even come out, dude?
it Marathon or was it Anthem? I swear it was
Anthem.
Marathon. Hang on. Marathon.
What do you mean Marathon?
Am I getting confused?
That game
I'm
has
sorry that all these games look the same these days. Can you
Damn.
blame me?
That's a dig. No, it's Anthem, the one that had like Iron Man, like mecha like jetpack mechanics.
Yeah, you're right. Marathon ain't even out yet.
Yeah, they're gonna kill it for sure though.
Oh, this was the game that was like just plagiarized, right? Essentially, like the entire like visual style. That's why I might be mad.
Yes.
Anthem. Yeah.
Oh god.
Go to the news tab. Yes. Shutting down. Dude. What's fucked up?
Uh-huh.
The top headline is a Polygon article. You know what it says?
Go to stopkillinggames.com and sign the petition.
It says EA is shutting down Anthem servers, which were still up.
Oh.
It's real bad.
I think we're pretty close to the end of the shift right now.
Hell yeah.
No, we still had 2 more hours. Anyway, this game makes me shit my pants. I would actually love to talk about stopkillinggames.com with everyone on the chat right here, because...
You wanna go ahead and I'll get some water then?
Alright.
Yeah, like right back. You can get started on that, because I already know the deeds.
If you have ever played or bought a live service game or a game that requires you to connect to a central server that is owned by a company, and then that game becomes like very unpopular and not many people are buying into it, there is a very high chance that those games will be taken away from you by companies that will just shut down their servers and making their game completely unplayable in the future. If you don't want that to happen and have access to your games in a playable state, even if nobody plays them anymore, you should consider signing the EU petition for Stop Killing Games. The movement wants to force companies to create end-of-life plans so that you're still able to play those games in single player without the use of central servers owned by companies. I think that's a really cool movement because it gives people access to their games even after, like, companies don't give a shit about them anymore, you know? Rest in peace, Darkspore, exactly, Ellie, that's what I'm talking about. Games should still deserve to live even after they stop making money for the companies. And if you disagree with that, you're a piece of shit shell. Oh my god! Oh god!
You know what I missed?
What?
When games had community servers.
Yep. A lot of people say fail, but you don't understand, you can't expect a company to keep servers up forever, and it's like, yeah, I don't! Community servers are a thing that should exist. It existed back in the day, in the TF2 days, and they slowly stopped being a thing. Afterwards...
Like, companies have been trying to shut down fan servers of like modern games like for a while. There was the thing with World of Warcraft Classic, they didn't have that for a while, right?
Yep.
So if there was fan servers for it and like fan download and stuff, they shut it down and then made it another paid thing. So I think it is just included in the regular Warcraft subscription now.
The game crashed!
Oh, I was about to say.
The game crashed because I was like shocking the girly in the middle at the end of the fucking...
Skill issue, I'm afraid.
The girly was being shocked at just as the end of the night happened, so the game crashed! I shocked her too hard! Why? Oh god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, she got way too angry.
Yeah. I do somehow feel like no one's really going to be that stressed over losing access to playing Anthem when it had like no one playing it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I do believe
It's more about the principle.
I do believe that video games are art, and that art should not be able to be destroyed by companies because they're not being profitable anymore. The people that made Anthem probably have like fond memories of them being able to make the art assets and models used in that game, and I believe that they should have access to that work like still available, also for use in their portfolios as well. Imagine being a developer that works really hard on a game, and then they want to use that game as a portfolio piece for a future project, and then developer, like the employer goes to check out the game that they made, and it's not available anymore.
It's dead.
Because they shut it down.
I think the thing that sucks about it as well is the fact that you buy it, right? You potentially buy like skins or whatever, and then they say like, "Oh, no refund, sorry." Here's like a little skin sale near the end before we shut it down, though.
Like,
what's the point of having a skin sale?
Like, fucking remember Concord?
I do.
Concord was hilarious, and a lot of people say, well, it doesn't matter because like they refunded everyone for Concord anyway, right? And it's like, yes, but companies are legally within their right currently to just not do that. Developers did that just as a courtesy, but legally they're not required to refund you for
that would have been
like
a PR
Concord.
nightmare.
Yes.
If they didn't do that.
I think that we should not give the developers like the ability to just keep that, like, choose not to do that, you know?
Yeah. Because the thing is, right?
Hmm?
They can always just choose not to do that. Companies cannot care about PR. I don't think EA and like Activision have cared about PR in a long time.
Right. I think that it should be legally required for a company to do something for the consumers if they choose to end a game's like life plan early like that. They should. I know that nobody cares about Concord, but gotta be honest, it's kind of lame that people bought a product and then they said, "Nah, fuck you. I regret selling you this product," and now you can't ever play it again. Like there was that game was like 2 weeks limited time before it just like vanished into thin air.
You know what's really bad?
What?
Because you'd think people would be charging a premium as like a collector's item for the Concord game, right?
No.
It's still just retail price.
Oh.
It's like a novelty thing I was talking about. You know what I mean?
Like that genuinely. Oh, you know, Multiverses. Fucking remember Multiverses, dude? Isn't Multiverses gonna die soon, or did it already die? I'm not even sure anymore.
I think it did.
It did? It did die? Because like that one is like a Smash game, like a Smash clone, Smash-like platform fighter with like Steven Universe characters and fucking Batman and like Scooby-Doo and shit.
Yeah. I heard about that. Right? They apparently had a bunch of like fixes they needed to do. It's like make the game a lot better. And they only fixed it when they announced that they're like sunsetting the game in like a year or so.
That's fucked up.
They released all the like patches and stuff they wanted to do, but as they announced that they're like closing the game.
Hey guys, now you can enjoy this video game that we put a lot of time and effort into making for you. Anyway, we're gonna take it away in like
I do think it's
10
possible
seconds.
to still play it offline. I do think you can still play it offline.
Can you?
Yes, I think you can.
Or is it like servers not available? Fuck you, eat my ass, eat the entirety of my ass. I'm not sure, honestly. Oh god. Oh god, I might die by the taxi guy. Oh god, I might die by the pirate guy. Oh god, I might die by the...
Okay, yeah. You can still play it offline and in local co-op. It's delisted, shut down online.
Okay.
I think the delisting thing is the thing that sucks the most about these kinds of games.
Yep, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Also, I'm not sure if I'm dead or not. I'm not actually dead. What the fuck? Just fucking kill me. The pirate guy. How am I still alive, dude?
Magic.
How the hell am I still alive for real though? I'm so scared. I feel like I should have died there. Very, 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 very much. Interesting. So it does give you like a little bit of time before like you're completely screwed. That's interesting. Hey Phil, new Bendy trailer coming out. Oh yeah, about the weird wolf game. I don't give a shit about that one. I could not give less of a shit about the wolf, Boris the Wolf game. It's like a top-down, like, dungeon crawler or something. Like, that game had to be, like, reworked, like, from the ground up by the Meatly, because, like, nobody fucking played it. And I gotta be honest, based on the trailer, I don't think... I still think that no one's gonna play it. Because it just doesn't look interesting at all. Maybe it has, like, some lore or shit that some people will, like, make videos about, but... aside from that, it looks pretty weak. It's better than before. Yeah, but when before was, like, not good, is there really... is that really much of anything to say? These things are so goddamn pretty. What time is it? Oh god. Oh god. I see. I hate this so fucking much. Oh god. What a goddamn nightmare, dude. What a goddamn nightmare. This... You know what this game kind of feels like? It feels like an actual, like, nightmare lucid dream scenario.
Yeah.
FNAF 1 feelings of like, oh god, I'm trapped in a nightmare. This is like an anxiety-induced, like, actual nightmare. I really like that. I really, really like that. Oh. The music is coming. The music... we're in the final hour, boys. Final hour time. Final hour time. Final hour time. We're almost there. At this point, this guy's just walking up to the... At this point, this guy's just actually just walking up to me. Fuck off. Good. Based.
Good.
Based.
Wiggle.
The animations are so good.
How are you gonna wiggle yourself out of this one?
I'm wiggling. Dude, the animations are so good when they appear from the darkness and stuff. This is the kind
That's the benefit of having it all run in real time.
Yep. There should be more FNAF games that look like the pre-rendered stuff, but still are in a 3D engine. It's not that hard to do, honestly. You don't have to make a realistic looking FNAF game or FNAF inspired game if you're using a 3D engine. You can just make something like this. Please turn to 6.
Godot would be good for that.
Please turn to 6. Yes, please turn to 6. Please turn to 6. Please, for the love of God. Please, I don't want to do this anymore. Please. Please. No. No, 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 no. Oh.
Look at what you've gotten yourself into.
I was so stupid. I threw the lever down way too early, so she just immediately got back up. Oh, this game is good. Oh my god. The atmosphere and like the mechanics and everything just coming out at you. This is
Feel immersed in the show.
anxiety simulator, dude. And fucking anxiety simulator. This would be killer in VR. Oh my god. Peggy will slowly activate over time. Pull the lever to shock and reset her. Be sure to avoid shocking her too much or too early. This is so fucking good.
Are we in the FNAF fan game renaissance?
Might be. It's not even FNAF fan game. This just should be its own original thing. Shut up. This should just be its own original thing. The renaissance.
I agree.
The renaissance of just making like a sit and survive horror game. But yeah, no, like this is what I was talking about. Like, why limit yourself to a 2D pre-rendered game where you can just use a 3D engine to achieve the same result, but allow yourself to be able to do animations properly?
Yeah.
This in VR sounds awesome. I would fucking play that in a heartbeat.
If you had a proper VR headset.
I do literally have a
Setup.
proper VR headset.
I meant setup.
Oh yeah, on PC.
Yeah.
On my PC. What were we talking about again before I had a fucking panic attack?
Yeah, I honestly forgot. I think we're just glazing the game's atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, atmosphere is incredibly important for a horror game in the first place.
Yeah.
Phil being mean to the phone guy. He is not useful to me. Why is there like a little paper here to explain the shock thing? I think it's pretty obvious. Don't really need that in night 5. Oh god, we have a night 6 to go to as well. Captain Knuckles over here. Fuck off! She's gonna pop out on any second. Oh, banana slama. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. Jesus. I do not deserve any of this. They feel so weighty as well. They feel like they're like weigh like half a ton. Hey, hey, Stimmy Bear. I think
You probably know this. The original version of this game was the exact same gameplay but with the animatronics as characters from the Wiggles.
It's just a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
This is just a weird thing to base a horror game off of. Yeah, I didn't have any. I don't have any experience with the original game. Like, I'm just going into this because I was recommended the game by a lot of people, and also I saw like the first few minutes of like the Aya video that he made on it last week. So I wanted to check this out.
Had to play it.
I had to play it, and then it's like, yeah, no, like I totally understand. I totally understand why people were.
Get it? It's like the Danny DeVito bit. I get it.
I get it.
I finally get it.
Zoom into my face and Danny DeVito style, like, I get it now. But instead of crying,
I need to go back and play.
What?
I need to go back and play the original Teardrop because I never actually like finished it.
The original?
Story mode.
Oh, that would be...
Is there really much to play out of the original free roam ones? Because I thought it was just running around collecting like 2 things.
Yeah, the original you just run around and collect stuff. It's not really that worthwhile to like check out.
Yeah, I meant the original is in like not like the new one. That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah, story mode's pretty good.
It'd be fun to check it out again.
Plus a sequel is coming for this. Oh, dude.
Oh, that's interesting. I have to keep it updated on that then, I guess. Little hole.
Oh god. Oh, what a goddamn nightmare. I swear to God, playing these games almost feels like torture sometimes. Why do I like this genre so much? Why do I feel so attracted to this kind of horror, you know?
You know what it could be?
What?
Maybe it's related to your fear of like claustrophobic tunnels.
How?
Because these games are always in like claustrophobic little spaces where things are coming to get you from the dark.
Like that? Yeah, like this thing is activating that fear a lot, actually.
You get what I mean?
Sort of, I guess.
I feel like it's because it's effective horror for you, so you really like these kinds of games.
But it's less that, because like there's no much effect on the tunnel aspect, but like just like this weird feeling of like being able to handle the stress of all these different parts.
Phil. It always gets worse.
Oh god. Thank you, Shiankase. That doesn't make anything better, honestly.
I'm gonna sign you up for a 9-5.
Oh my god. Oh god, we're nearing the end. Which one's gonna show up on this first? Which one's gonna be? That guy. And then this. And then that guy then. The way that they stack one on top of each other, so like you have to prepare for their arrival in different situations. Jeez, I'm really glad that Aya covered this actually, because like this definitely is giving me that rush of adrenaline that good FNAF games do. Like this is 10 out of 10, dude. Oh my god. And the atmosphere too. Like, oh, what time is it? Oh, 1 hour left. Still not even close to done. I love that you also have to turn around and use time by like checking the clock. Oh god, not this guy. They feel so close. Not dealing with that shit. Almost there, man. Almost there, man. Please.
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 Oh.
Oh!
Oh, you fucking did it.
Oh!
You outwiggled him.
This game is
delighted.
anxiety simulator. Alright.
Oh, you did it.
We did it. Jesus Christ. Let's see the
That's the
cutscene.
wiggles.
I feel like that took like 2 years off your life. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Luigi, yeah it did. Oh god. Night 6 will be so peak. Oh yeah, right, we're not done. This is not Five Nights at Showman's. This is fucking Showman's The Awakening. Why would it have to end at night 5?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for our birthday boy!
Oh. Oh, that's the mask we've been using. Man! Heroics
You're
card.
wiggle now.
Misseth nights 2 to 5th. What praise did I miss?
What does that even mean?
He missed nights 2 to 5. Is the game good? Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. It's very good. Like a lot.
Very good, very good.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh wait, there's more. Ready to awaken.
Hopefully the game doesn't crash in the middle of it. Oh, alright.
Crashes at 5 AM again.
You fucking imagine, right? Is that the poopet? Hey Pepito, thank you for the super chat.
Maybe the Showman's The Awakening was the friends we made along the way. Smile.
I didn't make any friends here, I only met enemies. Man. The Showman has indeed been awakened. Wait, is that Showman? I don't know the lore of this game. What a non-threatening preview to Night 6. I hope nothing bad comes from it. Yeah, song? Yeah, totally. We're gonna have a walk in the park with this asshole. Oh god. Is Mark the Showman? I don't know. He seems to have some kind of trauma when it comes to these guys. Is it all in the head? Did he just imagine this scenario? Or is it real? I'm not sure. We'll see.
I think it's real.
Are we ready to roll?
I'm ready to show it.
Oh god. What could possibly go wrong in this night? Let's see.
Are you ready?
Hey Alex.
I think that's us. That looks like our mascot.
Oh god.
Also, why 35 months?
Wait, how's the game gonna work without a mask? The burnt hallways reeked of ash. Everything had suddenly stopped. Everything had suddenly become so quiet. You know, the Soviet spy thing with the $12. Just got it off work. How's you liking the game so far? The atmosphere is so immaculate. It just makes this game it takes this game from like a 7 out of 10 to like a 9 out of 10 just from the atmosphere alone.
What happened?
Look at that butt face, butt chin.
I think that's the guy that attacked you, right?
I think this is like another worker in the location.
Mark?
Oh, that's us.
Is that you?
Oh.
His ass.
Slender the Arrival ass. Night 6. You're the phone guy. Slender the Arrival looking ass enemy.
What do I do? What do I do? Keep yourself together, man.
Oh, someone tore him up.
Oh, I have a flashlight.
The guy?
Showman's Pizza Place. Oh, the pirate is just dead. Oh, boss.
I assume
boss
it's gonna
night.
be the guy.
Boss night. Every single camera changed, dude.
It reminds me a bit of 50 Street, doesn't it?
Oh god. And I have limited battery on that flashlight as well. Oh, the pirate guy's still active.
Oh, they even changed like the animations and stuff.
Oh. So it's a completely visual style difference?
I guess so. Maybe it will switch over.
Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? Keep yourself together, Matthew.
Yeah, the vent doors still work. I'm gonna try to find like Mark on cameras. Hey Sissy, I mean Simi, thank you for the $5.
How do you do the stuff with your PNG tubers' different emotions and expressions? It's really neat.
I have a little mouse with like 12 keys on it that I press like unconsciously by this point. Hey Sian, thank you for the super chat. Lock in, Phil. This is no joke, Lamau. Oh god, and I thought Night 5 was difficult.
Specifically, you have an MMO.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're still active. What did you say?
Right? You have like an MMO mouse specifically, right?
Yeah, I have a mouse that was built for MMO games. And that mouse is hooked up to a bunch of hotkeys that I have for the programs that I use for PNG tubing. Oh god. So like I have like access to like 12 plus emotions. I say 12 plus because like it has 12 keys, but I can also like press control or shift and add like an additional 12 emotions. I see there!
He doesn't like the light.
That's a weird thing to say about a human being. Yeah, I saw Mark on the cameras there for a second. Oh god. Fuck off, Mark. Jesus Christ! Wait, so he just appears? Mark will head to the left or right hallways. Once he is inside the office, flash his eyes with your flashlight to scare him off. Oh, that was creepy. He was trying to say hi to me.
Oh god. What do I do? What do I do?
Yo, just tuning in. This game looks pretty freaky. How you liking it? It's fucking awesome.
Yo, just tuning in. This game looks pretty freaky. How you liking it?
I'm liking it a lot, and also it has very unique mechanics. And everything just flows correctly, like, together. This shit should be on Steam. I think my only issue is how unstable the Blender engine itself is and how much, like, CPU usage it takes from my computer. But let's be honest here. I'm streaming this on a laptop. Like, my computer is not the best, especially for streaming purposes. So if
you know what CPU you got in there?
I could check, but not right now.
Yeah, not right now. Tell me later.
Yes. Yo, Mark, where are you? Yeah, no, this like weird. The FNAF 6 mechanics is done beautifully here. Oh god, that looks like our enemy. Do I have to wait until he approaches the sides to flash him? Or is it like once you see him on the hallways, like immediately flash him?
He knows I may be here.
Hell yeah, he does.
Doesn't like the light.
Well, he's coming for you.
He doesn't like the light.
I know, asshole. Talking to the phone guy, not you, by the way, Kako.
Yeah, I guess.
Creepy, 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 creepy. That guy's about that guy's about to bust. Doesn't matter. Do I have to like bait him into? Okay, like that.
It's gotten into you. Were you behind all of this?
Mark has completely lost it. FNAF 1, FNAF 2 Foxy mechanics. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that the masked person from Mises Blue? Completely different thing. Yeah, you have to like click on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, and then get him to like leave. That's so interesting. There doesn't seem to be any vent animatronics. No.
That thing.
Never mind what I just said. I'm a dumbass. Never mind what I literally just said. Jesus Christ. Why do I always fucking trigger this to happen? Oh no, is the dude lagging the stream?
Let me check. Image for you right now. Yeah, it's looking a little laggy right now.
Oh god. How complex is that guy's model that he's lagging? How complex is that guy's model that he's lagging the stream?
I honestly don't know.
I want to see the. I want to see.
Now.
I want to see the death animation. I want to see that guy's jump scare. Look at this, creepo. Oh! Not the guy.
He just punches your ass.
He just punches your ass. Wait, am I gonna Oh, you can see the mouth, like, actually move underneath the mask for that. For when he's talking. Should I just not use a model then? Is this game, like, that demanding that I can't use, like, any of my models?
Yeah, let me take over. Let me take over.
Pretend that you're playing.
Yeah, let me take over the game. Yeah, let me do that.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna give you the controller.
Give me the power.
Here you go, buddy. Hey, Blue Ink, thank you for the $5.
There doesn't seem to be any vent animatronics vent guy. Let me introduce myself.
Let me introduce myself.
It's my stream now.
There you go. Now you commentate over the gameplay. While I lock in.
Hell yeah. You lock in.
Gonna lock in.
I'm so big. This is the biggest I've ever been.
Alright, I have removed Google Chrome, I have removed ViatoTube, I have removed... Wait!
We had Chrome open?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was
That's gonna.
Wait,
be
I had
the
the other.
biggest thing.
I had the other PNG tuber model also open. Wait.
Bro.
Wait.
There's no way.
This might not be necessary after all. Actually.
You're gonna take this away from me. It's
Ba-
just as you,
back-
you take. Dude,
Back to the children chair.
Backtracking.
Back to the stool. You go.
Back to the little step. I had it for 5 seconds, chat. It was always so close.
I had Google Chrome
I
open
tasted
and I
it.
had the other model open accidentally. Yeah, no wonder that it was dropping frames. I apologize for that, chat.
I tasted the big boy seed.
You tasted
For a mere second.
You tasted freedom for like a millisecond.
Freedom! I tasted the freedom, oh god.
All right. Now we should be good. So close to the Kako takeover.
Oh god. What do I do? What do I do?
I mean, technically,
yourself
we'll
together,
be
man.
streaming something soon. I'll be streaming again.
Fucking hopefully, unless like God himself smites you again.
Yeah, my house gets like a lightning strike.
Hey Rules, thank you for the $2. Letif thine Kako sire, play thine puzzle.
I agree.
This puzzle is too hard for him. I'm sorry.
What do you mean, bruh?
He doesn't have the skills as a FNAFer. He doesn't have the experience of a FNAFer like myself.
That is hard bullshit.
I did feel to be big for like a millisecond.
It felt good. It felt really good.
It felt powerful.
So Phil, you could have played the horse game. How does that make you feel?
Oh yeah. That's cool. For everyone that doesn't understand, this game that we're currently streaming right now was chosen by the viewers and the members of the channel. I had a bunch of games alongside this one that I told people, like, hey, vote for this if you want to see me stream it next. It was Date Everything, it was this game, it was Dead Seed, and it was Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Because everyone's getting into the horse girls.
I love the horse girls. Uma Musume is so good.
He doesn't like the light. He doesn't like the light.
Have you actually been playing it though?
Yeah.
Can you describe to me? Okay, I know that I put this up in a poll and like Uma Musume came last, but can you regale the viewers of the chat what Uma Musume Pretty Derby is about?
So you've got horse girls, you've got gambling,
Gambling.
you've got horse races.
Gambling, my favorite.
You have to train the horse girls in the race. And if they don't win, Phil, you know what you do to them? If they don't win?
You turn them into glue.
You turn them into glue, Phil. You gotta turn them into glue.
It's fucking awesome.
Glue factory.
Hey Blue Ink, thank you for the $5.
Oh yeah, got my pins a while ago, wearing them at work RN.
Hell
I've
yeah.
had 4 people recognize and compliment me on them.
Oh god, Fizdom fans out in the wild interacting with each other. That can't be a good. That can't be good. Thank you, Blue Ink. Oh, thank you so much for buying the pins, though. Oh, I like that. That's great. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm so fucking nervous right now. But the Uma Musumes are based on like actual like Japanese horses from Japan. And like they got their personalities based on like how the horses act in real life and stuff, which I find extremely cool.
Do you know the gold ship lore?
I don't know the gold ship lore.
She's not even using like a fraction of her real power.
What does that mean?
So the real horse gold ship, right? There are fans of the actual racehorse that believe she never. It was a guy horse, right? It was a stallion. They believe he never really tried in the races.
What is that thing?
So if he did, he would have won a lot more races because he was very like temperamental.
He was holding his power back.
She was holding back the power.
That's fucking
You know the
stupid.
gif. You know the gif of her like kicking the screen.
Mm-hmm.
She does that. The real horse.
The real horse also kicks people's cameras away?
The real horse kicks, yes.
Oh, that's fucked up. Temperamental bitch.
No, actually, not all the actual horses aren't male. The way you can tell if one of the girls are a male or female horse is the position of the ribbon on their ears. I believe if it's on the left, it's a male. If it's on the right, it's a female.
So you can tell what the horse's gender was the original horse's gender was.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, listen to that atmosphere though.
One last thing, Fizz a good friend of mine, thank you for being cool and supporting him. I legit was caught off guard when you guys tabbed W/B3313.
Hell yeah, Simi! Thank you! Oh, I wish to play B3313 in the future again.
Mark kinda looks like Ethan Winters from RE7 and 8.
Dude, you know, if we do it again, you know what we should do?
What?
We should try the multiplayer version.
Just a multiplayer version for B3313?
There is. You can get multiplayer working. I saw some friends talking about it. You can get it working.
That's great.
We should do it. It would be great.
What time is it? There's no clock? What do you mean there's no clock?
No clock for you. You don't deserve the time.
What time is it? Oh, that's fucked up. Go by music, Phil. The music is already pretty intense, man. The sound is oppressive, I could say. Or are you doing a fucking anime pose, dude? You cringe. Endoskeleton be cringe. Oh god. I saw him appear. I saw him appear there. What is that dude? It's just like a weird endoskeleton with a mask. Okay, the music is calming down actually. It's gonna transition into a fucking swinger dance, like fucking Flumpty's 3. Oh god, that was a good idea. What the fuck is that noise?
Someone's cleaning the windows outside.
Like, what the fuck are they doing in there? I think we're halfway through the night. We have to be, right? We have to be. We have to be. You got this, Phil. Thank you, Mew. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Vents. No? Okay. Dude. My dude and dudette. Fuck off.
Honestly, you do pretty well at this.
Oh god, the instruments are kicking in.
Does that mean you're close, maybe?
I hope so!
You'll know you're close when like trumpets start going off.
Dude, this music though. Who are you?
Yay!
Dude! What's gonna happen now? Get the fuck out of there!
Hey! Hey!
Get the fuck out of there!
Somebody!
Yo! Is that blood on the floor?
I mean,
Oh!
Oh!
You can definitely tell this was inspired by Marvel Hornets. Holy shit.
Oh, I see it.
Showman's The Awakening.
Oh, they awoke alright.
If they're working on a sequel to this game, like, could you put this on Steam, please? Holy shit, that's great. Development: It's Is Games, Wolf Get Lost, Avocado Dreams, Mr. Mallows, Big Starred, Silly Cat, Mick G23, Crichton, Jolly Giant. Dude, fucking clap for that.
Hey.
The cutscenes.
Friend.
No friend. Evil. No friend. Hell yeah. I definitely think the creator could put it up on Steam considering how unique it is. Yeah, it has no references to the funny Fazbear dude. Hell yeah. Are there any extras? Could we get to see, like, the models up close? I would love to see the models up close, actually. They're not, like, the most mind-blowing things ever, but I don't think it needs to be, you know? They're, like, effective for what they are.
Makes up for it.
Yeah. They're effective for what they are.
It's more impressive that it's doing it in Blender Game Engine.
Hey Kamal, thank you for the $2. Fun fact, Mark and The Thing have the same death line. What is that thing anyway? Gallery! That's what I wanted to see. There are secret tapes that you can collect on each night. Is there a way that I could, like... I look at those? Ooh! Yeah, no, though! This, like, has the VR setup for it. Let's see. And you can turn around the models and stuff. Yeah, like, there is super basic models, but, like, because it's an actual 3D engine, it actually works to the game's advantage and style.
Yeah.
Look at that little silly dude. It literally looks like a thing for a VR game. Like, the implementation for this is, like, already there, man.
I don't think, like, you can do VR in Blender.
Johnny.
Right?
Oh no, Blender Engine, like, it would be impossible to do VR implementation. You would need to, like, basically port the game from scratch to, like, another, like, engine that would support VR.
I mean, theoretically, because it's open source, you could probably put something together, but I feel like that'd be a lot of effort.
It would be a lot of effort for, like, the third release of this game, you know?
Yeah.
Johnny. Okay, hold on, let me read. Showman. Showman is a calm and kind-hearted fellow that the others look up to like a leader. Showman tries his best to keep things organized and is the leader singer of the band. Johnny. Johnny Test looking ass. Johnny is an energetic and mischievous young man who often finds himself going on wild adventures. He is Showman's son and is the guitarist of the band. Harry. He even has, like, hair spikes and stuff on, like, his, like, hair. Oh, look at those. Ew. His, like, skull looks caved in. The way that his hair is, like, made.
Yeah.
You can see the wires on the back.
I think that's supposed to be, like, it's, like, just a kind of hairstyle. I don't know.
Harry may not be the brightest, but he certainly is a generous old fellow. He enjoys telling stories of his past adventures and dreams, and is the keyboardist of the band. Tony. He's a chef. I thought he was a taxi driver for some reason.
Why does that scream taxi driver?
Because of the hat with like the checkerboard stripes, I guess. I don't know.
I have never seen that associated with like a taxi driver.
Tony is a jolly, enthusiastic, and wonderful chef who enjoys making delicious pizza and even pastries. He is the drummer of the band. Captain Knuckles here. Captain Cackle. Captain Cackle is a good friend of Showman and his band. He loves to tell his best stories. He was on his own stage and was popular with the kids, but not so much with the parents. Fucking, basically a Foxy Gijinka.
I see it.
Ew. Look at the way that the jaw piece is like disconnected from the main headpiece.
Yeah.
Peggy. Oh, she actually just doesn't have a lower half. It's just unfinished. Like, she doesn't have like a lower body to attack you in. Despite appearing in Showman and Friends, Peggy never made an appearance in the restaurant. It is said that no women allowed on Showman's restaurant.
Bro, read the rest before you say that, bro.
It is said that Jason ended up never finishing Peggy due to the loss of his wife.
Jesus Christ, dude. You should have read the whole thing, bro.
Leaving Peggy in the warehouse forever. Man, boys club only. No wives allowed. Ooh, it has a different version for the bloody one. Oh, and the hook itself is also bloody.
This could have been the end.
The old smiling pirate animatronic showed its true colors that day. Nobody knew what to do about it. Yeah, the Showman of 87. Ooh. Peggy melted. While still battered and burnt, Peggy appeared to not have been too affected by the fire in the warehouse. Her voice box had taken severe damage, only allowing her to make digital garbles. Hey Phil, you gonna play again for the secret tapes, or just gonna watch a compilation of them? Oh, I'm good. I don't think I would. I don't think it's necessary for me to like check out the entire storyline of this. Besides, a sequel's coming out, and if the story's gonna continue from there, like I'm more than fine just checking out the sequel whenever that happens. Captain Cackle melted. Despite being beaten, torn, and even burnt, Captain Cackle still stood active in the ashes of the burnt warehouse. Look at that little goofy guy.
I like how he looks more like Foxy now.
Except without a head. Oh yeah, he does have like the Foxy like pants and like the burnt like vest and like upper body and stuff. The withered upper body. Mark, what happened to you? Silly little Mark.
Marcus.
The figure. Okay, his head is like gigantic though. His head is like 2 times the size of a regular human head. Damn.
I mean, I think it's just because it's the same with the other robot heads.
That's true, that's true, that's true, that's true. He doesn't have like a hand either. Like he only has one hand. The other hand is like broken. I love the style of these models. It looks like very like it looks like basic animatronic models that were forced to be low poly due to the limitations of the Blender engine, you know?
Yeah.
Hey Xian, thank you for the super chat. Fun fact, in the old version of the game there was no Peggy. Instead there was just a random ass looking Santa elf. I don't know why. I think I remember seeing that in Aya's video. The Mimic. But with like a weird face mask thing. How do I exit this? Oh, that's so cool. Dude. Dude. Kako? Look, you can exit the building like by literally like hovering over the exit like door. That's so cool.
There's a nice little detail, yeah.
Yeah, this is like almost built to be a VR game, honestly. This literally looks like the flat mode version of a like promising VR game. you know? All the way that the developers made like all the little details like analog and like you don't have to press any buttons from like you only have to press like the camera button like UI, but other than that the lights and the mask and all that are very like analog things that you can just pick up with your mouse. And the lever with Peggy, like aside from the main like camera system, all of this just looks like ready to be put in a VR game. That's awesome, eh? I like this a lot. What do you think? Got anything to say about it other than that, Kako? Like, is there anything... Apparently a lot of people want me to watch the tapes, but I think that I'm running way too long for this.
I don't remember anything about the tapes.
Yeah, I don't think I will be getting the tapes for this game. It's okay. If you guys want to watch the tapes, you can watch it probably like on some other YouTube video. I'm not really that invested to like replay the entire game again for the lore, but oh look, this guy has like a lazy eye.
Yeah.
I still think that it's very nice. I still personally prefer like the last game that we played last week, just because I love how like it was like 2D animated and stuff. But I love the way this was implemented, like the old school FNAF animatronic like look of like the early fan games, but updated because like now it's like in a proper 3D engine, so like the guys move around a lot more, and like the developer put so much time and effort into the cutscenes of this game, the animations with the characters and like the mouth like flaps for the humans, and like it just feels like a project that was made out of genuine love. I really like this. Like the developers definitely got something cooking right here, though. I hope that they cooked. I really, if they are watching the stream and they're taking notes, please check out the Godot engine. I really like that you made this in Blender. It's like a really cool, unique thing that this game was made in Blender, but please, for the love of God, use Godot. I would recommend anyone use Godot for their games, 2D or 3D, you know?
Yeah.
Also, Godot has like a lot of like old school rendering techniques, like vertex shading instead of like...
they added vertex shading back into it after they took it out, I believe.
If you want to keep... Yeah, exactly. Like, if you want to keep, like, the Blender style of lighting that Showman's has, use the vertex lighting engine in Godot, and you will get, like, a very similar result to this, you know? Like, you don't have to be sticking with, like, 10-plus year-old technology just to get, like, that same look. As, like...
I guess it's, like, also, like, the challenge of doing it, right?
Oh, yeah, like, for the fun of it, like, you challenge yourself to make a game in the Blender engine. FBI Donut says, it's cool, but like, damn, the Blender engine was killed for a reason. Yeah, exactly, like, I doubt that you could port this to consoles, for example. But yeah, no, like...
Has there ever been a case of, like, I'm curious.
This is literally the only Blender game engine that I have ever seen in my life. I don't know any other ones. This is literally it. Kind of cool as like an oddity, I guess, but you're not gonna get much out of it aside from like a cool tips and fun facts about Showman's The Awakening, kind of like
had a
Wikipedia
game
page.
Called Tomato Jones that used the Blender game engine.
I'm sure that Tomato Jones is like gonna compete with fucking...
Cinema.
Yeah, Absolute Cinema, obviously. It was fun to talk about men for hours on the stream. It was fun to play. It was fun to play these games and like have a fucking panic attack at the end of like every shift. I love this genre. Like, I genuinely love this genre.
How would you give it a little rating?
I would say 8 out of 10. It's very simple. It doesn't even have a custom night out. I realized it. I would say 8 out of 10. I think that the animations and atmosphere like brought this game up from like a 7, you know? Like the animations and atmosphere like genuinely like make this game stand out so much. And it perfectly encapsulates why I love this genre of sit and survive gameplay. I don't know what it is. I'm a fucking masochist, I guess, you know? But I just love the horror of like being stuck in one single room and like having to survive against these assholes instead of like running around like a big location. Also, according to chat, apparently Garn 47 is made in Blender Engine. Weird. No 2020 mode. Phil has been spared. I would have tried it out a couple of times, but I probably wouldn't have been able to beat it, you know? Yeah, I'm too old for the 20 modes. Like that's long past my prime. Alright, well, that's great. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Kako. And I'll see
no problem, man. It was fun.
And I'll see all of y'all tomorrow for Date Everything. Oh, that game is that game has been. I haven't.
You have fun with that.
Azazel hasn't like stopped yapping about Date Everything ever since she played it, and she's gotten me into it, and I'm like really excited to like continue that game tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye Kako.
Bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.